Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Legion Lads. I am your host, JR. Today we got Jose, Nick, and Dallin. What's up, boys?
Yo.
Hello
Yo.
there.
Oh my goodness, guys. We finally got the April points update, and they did not disappoint. Like, holy cow. I'm
And
excited to talk
yeah, I
about
guess so. Sure, that's one way to put it.
I'm so curious. So we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But before we
Darth
get there,
Nicholas has returned.
I do want to give some shout outs here. Um, May 3rd, the Roll Better Dice Boys are throwing a tournament at Tracy, California. So any of the local surrounding cities, the Legion lads are going to be making their way up there. And we would like to see a big turnout there, grow the community in California, get some more GTs up in this mug. So May 3rd, if you're thinking about joining a tournament, try out these new toys that we got with new points update. May 3rd, write it down on the calendar. And more importantly, don't forget we got VetFest coming on July 18th to the 19th. So if you're considering a tournament to come to that one. We're trying to make it as big as possible. So, eventually we get GT status, hopefully. It is at LVOIS. So if you're looking to go to LVO and you want to be in the international, I will be going to the international. I did.
Invitational.
Finally.
Invitational.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Invitation. I don't know why I was saying international. Invitational. I'll be going to invitational. I won my invitational at the last tournament we had. And I'm
You
excited.
clubbed all the baby seals. There's
I'm
no
excited.
seals
And then
left.
you didn't play in the tournament. So that is
You-
moot. That's a moot point.
What's a moot point?
That you won the invite. You didn't use it.
Oh,
No,
last time?
He's saying because the last tournament was an LVO.
Yeah, the last Legion lads this year was a LVO Invitational, so I
I
did
know.
win that one. Yeah, I know.
I know you won the invite.
and
Listen,
wasted it.
You didn't use it.
I'm a pirate, okay? I like shiny things. You gotta
He
give me
likes
shiny
booty.
things, man. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm all about. And we get a GT this year in California, so I'm gonna get the booty there, and then I'll go to invitational for the
Okay.
competitiveness.
This is just telling. Secretly, you're going to be running the Hondo gang, which we'll get to later. But you're going to run the Hondo gang at Bay Area. That's what you're telling me.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm taking because there's so many good stuff right now. Like, I don't even know what to. I was honestly thinking of doing Dooku with Asajj in a BX, Grievous and
Magna.
Magnus, thank you, and Maul. Like, I was like, I think I can make this happen.
That all fits. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
No,
my
look
God.
at disappointment
The
on
goody-
his face.
the
That all
goodiness.
fits.
Yeah.
And you can put Kalani in the list still.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm excited. But so July 18th to the 19th, Vet Fest, be there or be squared. But more importantly, can anyone guess who is the Legion Lad Oracle for the year?
I made a run. I think I made a run. I had to have
Okay.
made a run.
Okay. Dallin, what do you think?
You.
Nick, I did include you because you did make some guesses.
I did.
I did Dallin too. You're all in here.
I made guesses. What did I say?
Actually,
I know.
In the chat.
Okay,
you had
do
to
I
leave.
get did I get double points for calling AI because I called the AI changes like
You
to a
did.
T.
You did call the AI, and Nick,
Oh.
your guesses were more sarcastic. So I still included you in there because
Deducted points.
I was thinking about it. I was just like, even though you guys couldn't make the cast, I was like, yeah, why should I could have just told him like, hey, make your predictions, and I could include them. So
Are you talking about the message I sent?
yeah, with the rebels, all the rebel
yeah.
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
what should have happened, not what I thought would happen.
Because I was just like, I know Nick made some predictions, and then I went back and read them today. I was just like, oh, he's being sarcastic. Like that's what he wants, but not highly.
Jumping a little ahead, I'm sorry because Rebellion Luke, even as an upgrade, is still useless.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Congratulations to Dallin. You are the Oracle for the year. Yeah,
No.
yeah. You got
There's
the.
no way.
You got the.
Oh wait,
nerf.
there is a way. I'm
There-
a prophet.
You got the nerf to Bad Batch. You got the buff to Maul, which I was shocked. Like I didn't even see that one coming. What made you say Maul?
Because he was bad and being almost 15 points more expensive than Ventress.
I honestly think that move was because of the Shadow Mall stuff coming out. Like they got like, all
Also,
right,
probably,
yeah.
yeah.
And the AI change, of course. So, and Jose, you were only 1 point away. You got 2 points, my man.
What did Jose
Yeah.
get? I want to know.
I didn't write him down because when I went back and listened to the cast, I checked them off, and then whoever was the winner, I wrote down what they actually got. So
Nice.
yeah. But I know one of them was the saber
Saber.
tank. Yeah, the saber tank, and then I can't recall the other one. But
Arfs.
yes, I did count the R's because the upgrade did go down in points. So, anyways, guys, let's get in this meat and potato. Okay, we'll go over the errata reference document. Okay. So we'll go by faction, and we'll get what you guys think. Okay. So the first one we're gonna go over is the Rebel Alliance. So the changes here is that Bad Batch went up 10 points.
Oh, we're just starting off just like that, huh?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Nick, you got something to say. Go for it.
That is the stupidest change.
Real for Bad Batch?
No. Yes. Are you kidding? Why are you shaking your head no? Get out of here.
Because Bad Batch is they were ridiculous.
They cut the stray because of Gar, not because of them, though.
No.
It's already 150, 160, 170 point unit.
Yeah, and they
Why
were
did
being
it go
taken
10?
in every Rebel list.
No, it was not.
It was.
Okay, first off, if we're going to use that mentality, then why did none of the super tax stuff go up? Limited override, overclock,
whoa.
nothing
I don't
got
know.
changed.
I have no idea. I don't know
have.
why I got off.
We got hit in the heart with the AI. Like, give us a break. Oh, sorry. We're hurting it.
BS.
No, continue. My bad.
Bad Batch did not need to go up 10 points. It's already a super expensive model. How can you say that needs to be more expensive when we just got Han at 90, we just got Thrawn at 110. They did not need to go up 10 points, and that's crazy. That's so stupid.
I will say that to Dallin's point, they were the majority of Rebel units taken in Adepticon.
So I'm not saying they're not good. Aren't they already expensive though?
Honestly, I think you're not wrong. I'm okay with the guard changes to it. I didn't think the Rebels needed it, right?
That's the only reason the Rebels caught it, because they didn't want to price out two separate units like the Lats.
But there
and
are
everything
different
else.
price though.
But the base cost isn't.
The Rebels is 150. It went up to 150, whereas Bad Batch, I believe, now went up to 170. We'll get there when we get over that errata. So they do cost differently in each faction.
Are you sure?
They're 10 points different. They're 10-point different because you get Crosshair. You get Crosshair in Gar.
Yeah.
So
the base cost is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the base cost.
They're 20 points difference. If I'm correct, it went up to 170.
You're always taking Omega. So it's a 10-point difference.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. That's why you think it's really only 10, because Crosshair you don't choose to take. He's baked in. You take Omega.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So
she's part of the squad too, aka the entire reason Rebel Bad Batch is as good as it is.
So I listen to pretty much all the Legion podcasts. I follow the tournaments. I have not heard anyone, zero, not a single word from anybody that I can listen to about Legion that has ever said in the last year that Bad Batch was a problem.
The last episode of Notorious Scoundrels, Dashes said that Bad Batch needed to go up 10 points. He said that.
He said he wasn't happy with that, but yeah, he did say that.
He said that had to happen. He didn't agree with it, but it had to happen.
I don't want to assume anything, but I'd venture to guess that he's thinking that because all the super tax stuff should have gone up too, and it didn't.
Well, honestly, like Nick, I'm in agreement with you. I think, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm just baffled by this because I feel like it was so unnecessary, and of all the things that needed to go up in points, this was the unit that needed to go up in points, and 10 points too. So no. Nope, not buying it.
Okay.
I honestly got this one right. I just assumed because of all the people taking Bad Batch, just like when you're spamming units, it just makes sense.
You're not spamming an operative.
Well, I mean, like when every list is taking it, it's just
Yeah.
like, is it the
But the
Bad
same
Batch
thing
show?
about Kalani and the super tax.
You
Every
know what?
CIS unit is
Yeah,
taking
that's
What
why
them.
you gotta stop
And
with
they're
Hold
the
on.
taking
every
them
list
in
is taking it.
droves.
I know
They're
the
taking
answer.
2 to
I know
3.
the answer. The answer is the Bad Batch series show is over, so they can go back to being
It's always
nerfed,
around the show.
and then the new one's coming around, so they got to get a buff, right?
I feel
So,
like this 10 points was a decision made 18 months ago.
Mm.
That's what it feels
I can
like.
see that.
But it
That's what it
also
feels
still,
like.
it
They
also
need
still
approvals
reflects.
for this stuff, right? Don't they
It
need
also,
approvals from
I don't know about
Not for points.
I don't.
not for
points.
Yeah.
I
points?
could be wrong
Okay.
about that, but I've never. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
I
thought
think.
anything Disney they have to
Well,
get approval for anything,
why
even
don't
breathing.
why don't we just address the elephant in the room and go to CIS?
Well, because we got to touch everything. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Rebel Commandos went down 6 points. I like that change.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
good.
Rebel Commandos. They're awesome
The Rebel.
because they're
He's about to
bad.
walk. He's about to walk off the cast. You see screen go black.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say your piece. Say your piece.
No.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Rebel Sleeper Cell, Rebel Marksman went down 12 points.
I hate that.
16 points now.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, okay. So for really fast for sleepers now, 26 points to get 2 extra wounds on it is it's not nothing. It's the same as it what arcs with medics are 90.
What? But
So
one of
it's-
those is a non-combatant, though.
Yeah, that is true. But you're getting free dodges out of that. The non
Sometimes.
most
all
of
the time.
Yeah.
When has that anybody not moving the Reaper Slow to a POI?
I mean,
moved
it's not even. It's range 1 of any POI from any mini.
in our game, I moved mine towards a POI JR, but it died before it got there.
Oh,
That's
wow.
true. That is valid. But it was on its way to a POI. That's
It was. Didn't make it.
Moving on, we got Wookiee Warriors and the Freedom Fighters and Kashyyyk Resistance. Freedom Fighters went down 7 points. The Wookiee Warriors Kashyyyk Resistance went down 10 points. I really like this change. Now, in their update, they did say that more Wookiee stuff is coming in the future, specifically the Battle Force. So this has got me excited for all you Wookiee lovers and Battle Force lovers for it. This is, I don't know, I like this.
Which is gun Wookiee, which is not gun Wookiee?
I believe the
Kashyyyk Resistance is the
Okay.
guns.
I thought
Gotcha.
the
But
melee
they're-
ones were more expensive.
Yeah, the gun Wookiees were more expensive. They were the more
Okay.
expensive unit, but now they're the same price. They're the same.
Yeah.
Which that's good. I don't think gun Wookiees are ever worth anything, but you know.
More bow
Yeah,
caster, the
hey,
better.
hey, we'll get up there because now you got a new guy to put in that shooting Wookiees.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Overall, judging by everyone's face, yay or nay to the rebel stuff.
So I'm middle. I'm middle
Okay.
because yes,
I feel like we forgot things.
not for rebels, not for points.
No, well, I know that, but I'm saying I feel like they forgot things.
Oh yeah, and that's
They
what I'm
forgot
saying.
a lot of things.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm middle, and I was very up and down the whole stream. It was just like good, bad, good, bad.
It's so funny because when I was watching, I was just like, yes, little AI, yes. That's just
So lowering the
spoiled.
commandos good, lowering the Wookiees good. They needed that. I feel like the Wookiees they still need something else that they can do. You know, they lost their scale and they never really got that back.
Yeah.
I have to paint my marksman, I guess now.
Yeah. Now you have a reason to play it, right?
Never even painted it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, just real quick, I just want to say with Maul at 115, with Ventress at 115, and all the things they do, a big miss that they had. How come Hero of the Rebellion didn't come down to 110?
That's
105.
That's
He's
what I'm
not
saying.
even half the Jedi they are, or half the Force user they are.
Yeah.
They missed. I understand they can't change everything, but it's just frustrating that there are still so many dead units
Yeah.
that
You
have
should
been
have been an
dead
auto
since the
fix.
beginning of 2.6.
Mhm.
Mark
There's
Hamill, damn it.
they're still like you never play them. So at least they fixed a couple of them like Commandos and Wookiees, but maybe now you'll see them. But nothing on Tauntauns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that,
mean,
that was my biggest
That was
shock. Like,
wild.
yeah. And then not only that, Luke and Han didn't get added to Echo Base.
yeah,
well, Han did. Luke was already
Han
in
did.
there. Luke was
Oh,
already
Han
in there.
did? Han got
Han
added?
got added. Han got added. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Did they announce that in the article?
No, they didn't even announce it.
It's just
It just
yeah,
It's just
updated.
It's
there.
just there.
It's
Okay. All
It's just
right.
updated 3 weeks late.
I'm gonna go on a little tangent. Like for this episode, I went through everything to try to make sure I get every little change, even the stuff that they said they're gonna correct. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that in the pod, and I was like, I think I got everything, and lo and behold, nope, they added in Han, and I didn't even catch it. It's like,
yeah.
come on, guys, you gotta announce everything so we can get it all.
Well, it shouldn't
Wow.
have needed to be part of this announcement because it should have already happened 3 weeks ago.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tons should have got some love. I agree with you there. But all right. Any last words for the Rebel as we move on to the Galactic Empire?
They need more help.
Rebel Sab's got points decreased too. Not, I know we'll get there when we talk about strike teams, but Rebel Sabs did go down like significantly.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they were like 26, and now they're 17.
Well, I would argue that that's actually a new unit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
That's
the same weapon profile except with a little more impact. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll get there. They're at the bottom of the sheet.
The errata.
okay, cool.
All right, moving to the Galactic Empire. Iden's secret droid is free.
Oh, I called that. I called
Let's
Iden.
Go.
You.
I said 15 off Iden. ID 10 was 15. He's 0 now. Does that count? It's our counterpart.
Yeah, I guess technically.
When
you
ID
do,
10,
yeah.
when ID 10 gets added to
Hold
Iden,
on. But I don't.
no,
think
hold on, real quick.
Okay,
I just wanted
go ahead.
I'm saying why. When ID 10 gets added to Iden, when ID 10 gets blown up or damaged, blown up, whatever, you can't restore him with repair because when he joins Iden, he now has to get treated, not repaired. He takes on Iden's keyword for health. So he's technically with her. I said Iden minus 15.
Well,
ID 10 was 15.
you did say that, but you didn't put your money on it. Remember how I said you can only pick one?
Yeah,
That's why.
Okay.
Because I remember
That's right.
I remember saying like, oh yeah, he got it, but
it was in my list.
You had a list. I was like, couldn't give you everything on the
good.
list. Yeah, you would be the Oracle if we went through everything on the list.
If I
but you got to put money on something. You got to put money on something. So I
wasn't even here.
Hey, it's part of the Legion Labs, man. You got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Not everybody can make the cast all the time. So, Imperial Special Forces went down 8 points, and the T-21 went down 4 points.
They were on my list.
Yeah,
I had them on my list.
They're spicy. I think they're real spicy now.
Yeah,
they're dope right now. They're so good.
Especially now that you could put Seven Sister in it. Ooh, okay.
No, but
see, man,
everything else.
You guys ain't all about that fun. I'm over here thinking of fun lists and stuff. But
well, hold on. Okay, hold on. What's all this?
Well, I mean, I'm excited for fifth. We'll get to it. Okay. Range troopers go back down to 60.
They should have went down 15. They couldn't. They did that, and they were dumb when they weren't being taken. Now they think minusing 10 is like, hey, well, they're back. No, you should have did them a solid and took them down 15 or 20.
Well, at least no one has to print off a new card now.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. They probably looked at the card and was like, let's just make it 60.
That's so stupid.
Then we got the Stormtrooper Riot Squad, the Marksman going down 19 points.
So he's an extra guy now. That's what they pretty much said.
I think if you get desperate and you need that fatal wound, you might roll it.
That's an action though. You still don't do that.
No, but if you have because there's no range on it, right? It's anywhere on the board. If you need that one wound, say there's a POI that has one lonely guy on it, and you're gonna lose the game if you don't. There's nothing that says, "Hey, let me not roll this die and try."
I would rather not roll it because I'll just
and
be
lose
upset.
the game.
Because
I'll just be upset when I fail.
Yeah.
Oh my
or
God.
I'll just use my fancy new snipers and do it.
You gotta have faith, Nick.
Hey,
you gotta have faith.
I think there was and I think this is fun, not competitive. a rebel list where you could have Old Man Boba with a bunch of strike teams and marksmen, and you just get guaranteed hit. Well, aside from marksmen, right? And you got to roll crits on the strike teams, and you just delete stuff that way. But that's probably more of a fun list. So what do
I
we
don't
think?
think that's very good, but yeah.
Oh, I don't think it's good either, but it's fun. That's what
Yeah.
matters.
Mhm.
Oh, so what do you guys think about the Empire stuff? You guys good with that?
A
I,
plus, love it.
I feel like we forgot stuff again, but it's good.
We're getting there. We're getting there, Dylan. We're getting
We're
there.
getting there.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying like I feel like they with
Oh,
these
what they
points
should have
Like
payments,
lowered.
they just
AMG forgot stuff.
yeah, they're way too safe.
Well, there's obviously a theme of what got changed this round on all the armies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It was the special forces sniper groups. They all got
Stuff
the
that
kind of the
wasn't
equivalent of
used.
units across the board. They all got changed.
But
I feel
hey,
like
let's just make Inferno Squad even worse, everyone. Let's just
No.
I feel like we're back in the Wild West again, specifically with CIS, just like what can we do now? And I feel like
oh, I'll tell you.
yeah. I feel like when you come to that point when they do this kind of update where they make the Wild West, it's like, all right, let's not do everything because then it's going to be a chaotic, right? Let's just focus on
Yeah.
one and then yeah. But good change, good
All,
change.
most of this is just units that nobody took. That's all. If you really break it down, commandos, ISF, marksmen, all that stuff. It was all reductions to things that almost nobody uses. So they're trying to up those play rates. They looked at
Yeah,
their statistics in Longshanks and they said, what is 20% use rate and lower? Let's go ahead and change that. And then the things that they
sure.
did hammer down, they're like, oh, there's too much of this. So
Sure, but then it's like, okay, but where's Fifth Brother? Yeah, I know he just got
Oh,
changed, but he's
yeah.
still
I
not
have
getting
a
to.
but to me the I think that there's units and we'll get there, but what I was having a conversation with Grayson, one of the Baco boys, when he was asking about his new Luke, I was like, to be honest, I said AMG, the Will specifically have said that they want models, hero models on the table.
Mhm.
And by having these upgrades are a way to put these models on the table. So what I think is their philosophy of getting named models on the table is simply just let's quick print an upgrade. We'll go back and adjust it later if we have to. And then we got all this character vomit, is
Sure,
my opinion.
I
sure.
honestly love that because like you get a new way to play your toys. And it may be bad. Like Kraken's I don't want to say bad, but he's not the worst one out of the ones in the past, right? Or the ones that they
Yeah.
recently showed. But it's just a new way to play and it could be fun, right? So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. Okay, moving to the Galactic Republic. The ARF Troopers duo went down 6 points. Nice change. Bad Batch went up 10 as well. So it's now 170.
Good riddance. Sorry. I do not
Fergar,
like Bad
Nick,
Batch.
Fergar, Nick, Fergar, Nick, Fergar.
Yeah, specifically for Gar. I don't
That for
like Gar Bad
Rebels.
Batch. They're
That yeah.
so obnoxious.
It's like they pointed them because they're like, oh, they're way better than Mace Windu. Well, they got to be more expensive than Mace Windu.
um, the Saber Tank went down 10.
Yes.
And the Wookiee Warriors, both the Noble Fighters and Kashyyyk Resistance, went down to the respective points, same as Rebels. So yeah, good change here. Good change.
Yeah, Triple Sabers, 2/12 just got 30 extra points. So
Yeah.
ARFs aren't bad being taken either because you
yeah,
always took them with the doubles. So now I feel like it's less of a tax to take the three ARFs to get your three scouts on your three vehicles.
yeah. This might be a hot take, but I think Obi-Wan in ARFs is like actually pretty good.
Good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. Like, there's so many good stuff we're gonna see here soon. Any last words for the Republic?
Decent job. Good. My
Okay,
my
okay.
Saber's getting some love. I'll take it. I'm a double Saber guy.
And I like that they're sticking to their motto is that we want to bring everything up, not necessarily bring everything down. So even those, Bad Batch is the specific one that got nerfed, like everything they're bringing down, or I'm sorry, they're buffing everything to bring up to play, which I love that. Like let's not nerf things, let's just bring everything up to that level of everything else that's hitting really hard. Moving on,
Yeah.
we got the universal upgrades. Uh, my two favorites are attack protocol goes down 5, defense protocol goes down 5. Uh, Saber throw, big sad on this one. It goes up 5, and then vigilance goes down to 9. So
Love it.
down 3. Um, how do you guys feel about these changes? These universal ones?
I just found out saber throw is not what I thought it was because I never use it. Dallin like rocked my world. I'm like, why would they upcharge you 5 points for a rainbow? And he's like, that's not what the card says. I'm like, I don't even know what the card says. I just looked at it and put it to the side. I just seen 3 dice, 3 dots, and was like, I don't use this. Let me put it in my binder. He's like, nah, use your same stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Saber
Yeah.
throw kind of sucks. You got some hammer units that like it. But I still don't think it's 10 point worthy. In my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Um,
I honestly agree with you. Like, I wish they would just kept it at 5 because all the best force use upgrades went up 5. You got burst speed that's at 10. You got force choke that's at 10. Now you got saber throw at 10. It's just like, why? Why are you nerfing the best force slot
it's
things?
another relentless hit. That's what it is. They're taking it out. They keep hitting
Yeah.
relentless, which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
JR,
that
you should be happy because that's a buff to your will by Grievous.
Sure, you're not wrong. I'm not sad about that. But then when I go to play Maul or Asajj or Dooku, then I get sad. So like some
You're
Mo
days
got
I'm
a points
happy,
saber throw on
reduction.
some
Stop
days
Dooku?
I'm
it.
sad. You know, I want the best of both worlds, damn it.
Sure.
Any words, Nick?
Why did the protocols go down?
To help the
AI changes,
crabs.
bro.
Boom.
AI changes.
To help the
That's
crabs. To help the crabs.
that's
I'm
BS.
so excited for the takes of the AI when we get there. I'm so excited. Okay. All
And
I
right.
wish. Yeah.
Go
and
ahead.
I
I'm
like
actually. Go ahead, Nick.
I like the
Sorry.
vigilance, but again, it's like there's 4 things on this list. There should have been so much more.
Sure.
Wait, you said improv, right? Improv was a generic that changed.
Well, the points didn't
Yeah.
change. It just got
Yeah,
It
pipped.
just
It
it,
got
it
pipped
got
to 1.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
which we'll get there in the end of the
Gotcha.
kind of
section.
ratted.
Yep.
I'm actually. So I'm kind of in agreement with Nick. Actually, I don't. Uh, as fun as it is that all the protocols are now the same cost, like I feel like the attack and defense should just be 5. I think that would have been a good
Ironically,
medium.
I think they should be free. But that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
Gosh, shut
You
up.
think everything's free?
All
Nick is
right.
about to pop. He's like, my mall just got reduced. All these other things got reduced. They didn't touch my super tax. You know what's gonna make this balance even more balanced? Make my attack protocols free.
Yeah, these are just point drops to your units, you know.
It's beautiful. And I honestly think they should come out with another protocol with standby. Like, give me free standbys. But anyways,
Oh no!
that's just me being biased and overzealous with my stuff. Anyways, moving on. Separatist Alliance, the best one out of all of them that didn't get changed. And the thing that didn't get changed is nothing got changed as far as points wise. But Maul
No,
also
no, no.
got a buff,
Yes.
down 15 points. And
So yeah,
I was gonna say, and what's not noted here, which is from AMG, is that BXs should technically have went down 4 points. That's apparently going to be changed next week. So,
yeah,
and that's
because
not guaranteed.
Hondo, yeah,
So, yeah,
Hondo Gang command cards come out soon with that as well. They
Hondo.
said, yeah, Hondo Gang should have command cards, and they
Oh,
haven't posted them yet.
command cards
The
for the
battle
battle
force.
force.
Oh,
Yeah, for the battle force.
will the
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
will the Grievous one too?
Oh, I don't know about that. I just know
Uh,
the Hondo Gang's supposed to get command
yeah.
All the
cards.
battle forces
So
have command cards,
a
so I'd assume yes.
AMG did go into the main Discord and said a lot of things about a lot of changes that unfortunately was either an error or didn't get printed. So I'll try to hit every single one. Thank you, Down. I didn't know that one actually, that Hondo
Yeah,
is getting some for the Battle Force. So yeah, as soon as we get it and you notice anything that like, oh hey, by the way, let me know.
yeah.
But yeah, CIS, great changes. CIS mall going down, love that, and hopefully, I'm gonna say hopefully,
You're gonna
even though
play more crabs now that the attack protocols are down?
no, crab's still garbage. They're
Ah,
so garbage.
they got a
Um,
point reduction.
I might as well take spiders at this point, which I probably am,
Oh,
you know. But on that note, yeah, apparently BXs go down. I'm not gonna confirm that nor deny that until it actually happens, because even though I trust the wheels when they say they're gonna do something, it's gonna happen. It's not set in stone yet.
Yeah.
I,
I will quote Rob and say the rich keep getting richer. Because goodness gravy.
Guys, my AI, come on. You
No,
guys
I
just took
disagree with
you
Rob
guys took
wholeheartedly.
thousands from my wallet here. Don't pretend you didn't Robin Hood me just a little bit. So moving on, we got the mercenaries.
Anyway.
Skill issue. It's skills.
Anyway, mercenaries. The Pike Syndic Capo went down 6 points. The
Awesome.
Mall Rival went
Boo.
down 20 points.
Boo.
And
He's the only one
Wicked.
that should have went
What?
down.
What do you
He's
mean,
the only
boo?
one that should have been
Boo.
down. He's the only Maul that
What?
should have went down.
I'm confused. Why boo, Nick?
Because Maul sucks.
No.
Hey,
You
not apparently
booed
to Rotten
the
It's
Tomatoes.
because Shadow
Rotten
Lord
Tomatoes
is
got
putting up
100%,
numbers compared to
baby.
Andor. He hates it.
I mean, I guess I'd bring Maul if I want to see someone get slapped around the battlefield for an hour.
Wow.
And Wicked did go down 6 points. So
Yeah, my wife's
That's
happy
weird.
about that. I
That's
mean, I
weird.
haven't
Like,
told her yet. But...
Where did that come from? Where the hell did that come from?
I think they said they wanted people to see it more on the table, and I concur.
What do you mean
He's in
see
every
more
Bright
on
Tree
wait,
list.
wait, what do you mean see more on the table? Isn't he in every Bright Tree list?
Is he? I don't
Well,
think.
yeah, if you bring a Bright Tree, but they also want to see you on Rebel list.
He's
Are
not a
you
rebel.
saying
He's a
Bright Tree
mercenary.
is a Rebel list?
He's not. He's a mercenary in an operative slot. Oh no, he's a commander. That's right. He's a commander. So,
yeah,
but he doesn't fulfill your commander slot. So that's why no one takes him in Rebels. He doesn't give you anything.
He
It's
might if he's cheap.
It's because last update they nerfed Ewok slingers, and so they needed to give Bright Tree the points back.
Well, even then, I feel like Ewok's just a good standalone unit, and if he got cheaper, that's even better. Like I could see.
I don't
Rebel
think
players
Wicked's
taking
a very
No,
good
not
unit.
Wicked. Not Wicked. You don't play Wicked in Rebels. I mean,
a little guy running around stabbing people.
He doesn't fulfill your commander slot.
Well,
he doesn't do anything.
Again, not
really.
like I don't think you build a list around him for Rebels.
But
I think you build like, oh, I need a filler. Here we go.
But that's not
like
if you need a
sort
But
of
if you need a filler, that's not
exactly
the filler. And don't compare him to Sunfac. Sunfac is CIS.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying like that's what he's
not a mercenary.
That's,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, Down.
No, Nick's right, because why would you even do that when you can just take a rebel officer with the thermal detonator and the pistol and do more damage?
Yeah. I appreciate you saying that, but saying Nick is right is redundant. You don't need
to. Any last words for the Shadow Collective and CIS?
Awesome for Shadow Collective. They really needed any points reductions they could get. I honestly believe only Shadow Collective Maul should have got the points reduction.
You know, with that update for Maul and Shadow Collective, I think it's now confirmed that, and I know we already said this, but that Savage is gonna be cheaper.
Oh, he's gonna be dirt cheap. I'm on board with Dallin. 90, 85 points. He's gonna be retardedly cheap, and they know that, which forced this reduction, so you could bring them as a pair.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also think Pike spam is very much on the menu now. With Vigilance being 9 points. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Super Squad.
Yeah,
we'll get to it later. With Super Squad.
Yep.
All right, I think Pike spam is very good now.
We're done with points.
We are done with points. So
all right.
We're going to Carter.
Before we go on, I need to correct you.
Okay.
JR, when you a moment ago said that everyone took Bad Batch at Adepticon. No.
That's not what I said. I said majority of the Rebel players took Bad Batch.
Nope. Wrong again. Again.
Okay, go
in
ahead.
the top 64, 2 of the 11 Rebels took them, and in the whole championship, 10 out of 35 took them. So no.
Are you talking about? I'm talking about the top 16, or was it what was it that I went over?
The top 64, I imagine we went over. 2 of the 11.
2 of the 11 Rebel players
took Rebels. Took Bad Batch.
Okay, so then what are the other operatives?
I believe you, but when I went over the long shakes, I know
you were probably looking at the total Bad Batch number, which is Gar and Rebels together. You have to look at how many crosshairs were taken, and then minus out all the crosshairs, and then you get how many actually Rebel players took it.
That is fair. Yep.
Interesting.
I think I did combine them both.
Yeah.
So, Makes sense. Makes sense.
Well, maybe they'll make Omega free. And there you go. There's your 10 points back.
Another free child of war.
When in 2032?
Maybe. It
Uh,
took
Grogu didn't
Ivan
wait that
players
long
this
before he
long.
was free. Grogu was like, what, a year or two, and then they made him free?
Grogu's still
Grogu's
16
not free.
points. What
Is
are you
he?
talking about?
I thought he was free. My bad.
See?
Okay, you're right. You're right.
You
I take it
haters
back.
need to get on board with my free plan. Come on.
Well,
I
no,
don't play
I mean,
Rebels.
I need the 10 Seeker droids free.
Nick
That's
would
what
have been
I'm saying.
upset last tournament.
Good
Nick,
old.
you didn't look at my table. I was running Empire with Mando. You would have been vomiting all over yourself.
AMG just need to go the Oprah route and go, you get a free unit, you get a free upgrade, you get a free, just give it as free stuff.
So they do it for the other armies, just not rebels.
There's lots of free stuff for the Mandos.
I mean, Pathfinder's technically had a free gun for a while.
Oh, we'll talk about Pathfinders in a
Old
second.
wounds.
Hey,
Too soon.
Empire's got the free configs for the Death Troopers.
Yeah, they do.
That used to be
All right.
8 points, by the way, everyone.
So moving on to the card erratas. So this is going to be where they change a little bit on the card. The first one is change of plans. So
We can skip it.
yeah, it just cleans it up, right?
It just made it simpler, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't change.
So and then insanability, curiosity, changes.
Insatiable.
Curiosity.
Thank you.
Yep.
English. It's only my first language. Insatiable curiosity changes the second sentence to if the chosen unit has one or more heavy or gear upgrade equipped, discard one of those non-unique or limited upgrades.
Yeah, so you can't steal lightsabers anymore.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can still we just never
no one took it. Why would you take it?
Well, no one plays the Gar lightsabers. No one plays Sith Curiosity. It never came up.
Yeah, it's horrible. Step Riders, big sad for me. They changed AI move to AI dodge. So
Why is that sad?
I mean, there's some
One less move.
there are
It's
some turns
not
where
gonna trigger ever. It doesn't matter.
Some games like I will forgo the HQ uplink to get an aim to shoot. And
So unless I'm crazy, it doesn't matter if you don't have an order.
well,
Because
the thing
two
is,
conditions have to be met to AI to kick in.
two
Yeah.
conditions. I thought it was just one condition.
No,
No,
you have to
it's
not
the
have an
face-
order and have more than and half your models gone in a
Yep.
vehicle unit.
What? And that's highly possible for steps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on turn 3 and 4 when they're gonna they're dying off the table anyways.
His
Yeah.
stats are diving turn 2. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
don't.
the
I
soul.
haven't
Plenty of
kill-
opportunity to burn those
Yeah.
models.
I have not killed them, and they still have orders
You
at that
haven't
point in
killed
the
a
game.
step. What?
No, I haven't killed the unit, and they still have orders.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, by the time they don't have orders, and they've also lost half the unit, it doesn't matter at that point.
I mean, it might matter. You never know.
No.
The next thing was trusted agent. Change the final sentence to if you do choose an ally operative unit, this unit may issue an order to the chosen unit regardless of affiliation. So mercenaries can
Yeah.
now get trusted
That's
agent.
pretty dope.
Good change.
Doesn't matter. Most of them are bad, but sweet.
I mean, maybe
Or up 10 points.
Yeah.
that's
also
true too.
not.
That's true too. That's probably why they did it right there. Okay, now these are gonna be the new errata stuff. So I'm gonna go over. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna
Let's
go over
start
the
with
unit
your
cards.
Oh.
Just start firing them off.
Should I just go over the upgrade stuff without
Just start
context?
firing everything off.
Yeah, just start
There,
with
well,
what you
in
feel.
the document, all the pictures are there. Let's just go picture by picture.
Well, the first thing is the upgrades. Should I go to the pictures, the unit card first, and then go to the upgrades, or go to the?
I'll just go to the pictures.
Okay, all right.
Pictures, yeah.
So the upgrades ones. Okay, we're gonna start off with the Droidicas. Now, new changes. I'm gonna mention them here. We're gonna go over them in the rulebook. But Droidicas and Aquas are no longer ground vehicles. Nick, you got your wish.
That's crazy.
They are now
The
heavy-
monkey's paw curls.
Yeah. And they are now considered heavy droid trooper. So what that means is that they no longer block line of sight, and they are treated for a trooper in all intents and purposes.
Melee now is an option.
Basically a creature trooper almost. Pretty
yeah,
close.
pretty close, right?
Mhm.
One change is that they got a courage value now, and they got unconcerned. So the
No
heavy
cover.
droid trooper, yep, is unconcerned, and they can't be repaired, which is annoying. Even though they weren't getting repaired in the first place.
Yeah, you weren't doing that anyways.
Yeah, they can't be repaired. But the significant changes for the Droideka is that it's got Courage 2. It now can shoot in melee. It has Unconcerned. Wheel mode has been changed, which we'll get to in the rule book. And has reposition. It does have speed 2 on the card, but the wheels did say that is a mistake and that it should only be speed 1. So, as of right now, they're speed 2 until they change that next week. I'm playing them at speed 2. So
what is what? Hold on. What is a reposition? That's you can turn all
Before
the way around, right?
No, nine all the way 90 degree pivot before or after you move.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like Tauntaun.
Your plus sign can shift to the next notch, and then you can go.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you guys feel about this Droideka change?
Hold on. So Droidekas and correct me if I'm wrong. Droidekas and Aquas can now get coordinate or.
Yep.
Yeah. Also that. Yeah.
Yep.
They could also be meleeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The biggest upside.
Yep.
So that's what I'm itching to see, because we had talked about this change like when they first came out, back when Rob was still joining us, and I had a back and forth with Daniel, because the thing was, Aqua's block line of sight, and that's stupid. They shouldn't be a vehicle. Paraphrasing. And I was like, well, you rather them be troopers and get coordinate? And then Daniel was like, 100% yes. I'm like, ooh, that sounds stronger than just blocking line of sight.
Nope.
We're about to find out.
No, because you're missing you're missing a huge piece of this. I can now hide a unit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the engaging.
After they go, I can dive a Luke, I can dive a unit, go in melee, attack them in melee, which is probably a better attack anyways with what I'm probably going in with. And now that unit is safe. They cannot be shot by everything else.
It's just more along lines for me. Like, now they don't have to bring HQ uplink. They save 20 points.
It's a pro and con.
You're not even putting any upgrades on Dekas anyways.
And to be fair,
not Dekas, Aquas.
To be fair, the pro does not outweigh the con. The con is more significant than the pro, right?
I agree.
So
yeah.
But but that's saying that now we're about to get into the Wild Wild West, where order control is for CS is pivotal, and now you just gained access to get order control onto a unit.
Honestly,
even easier. So
they already have order control.
But you were paying attacks. Like, some people were putting HQs on them to have that order control. I'm saying is, like, now we can say it's not as bad, but like, now we actually get to see a world where the opposite is happening. And what if it is good?
And I can suppress them. I can panic on them. I can panic them. They're not automatically scoring objectives. Mm-hmm. And with those big bases that now have to snap into my melee, I can pull them off points.
Yeah.
You can force push them.
You can force push them.
Yep.
Yeah. It is. And this was my roller coaster of emotions during this cast.
Is force push coming back to your list then? Because of this? Nobody brings force push. Or rarely anybody brings push.
Yeah, people
rarely. So this was all positive that they are no longer vehicles.
Right.
But someone plays against them.
It's interesting.
Also, JR, you didn't mention the most important thing about Dekas, and that's they lost fixed front.
You're right. They did lose fixed front, which is a nice change. I was tired of shooting in the front. So now they can shoot anyway.
And in turret.
Yeah.
Well, they're troopers. Yeah. Troopers don't have fixed front.
So this might be a hot take.
Those notches now on my base.
Right?
Dish is probably the only one.
Weapon profile
and Mark II medium blasters.
Yeah, emplacement troopers still have it, but not trooper.
Yeah.
This might be a hot take. I think Aquas are kind of bad now.
No, they're still good. They're just not. They're just not as
OP,
invincible.
Yeah. Which, let me go over that change. So
still going to be taken.
The only thing that changed of the Aquas is they got unconcerned and reposition, and of course the heavy droid trooper keyword, and their courage is now 2. So yeah, so same thing we
What's
were
their
talking about.
AI?
Their AI is
Attack.
attack. The attack.
It's just attack, so they lost move.
Oh, they have move.
Yeah, they had move attack. So they
Oh,
lost AI move.
which is that's when we get there. When we talk about AI,
Bro.
I am so. We'll get there.
And
Anyways,
hold on, wait. It doesn't matter that they lost move because they still got super attacks that can say, "Hey, move, go, you
Hmm.
skedaddle, sir," and then I'll pull up that immobilize in a
you're the
second.
one
I'll
over
deal
here
with your
talking about
go,
taxing my
go,
units.
go.
There, that's a tax right there.
No, get out of here, get out
Peaches.
of
You're
You
here.
taking
guys
you're taking the super attack
crazy.
anyways. But
I'm not. But again, but in the future I will. Not right now.
well, now there's a lot more counterplay to Aquas, and Aquas like walking towards a bigger objective anyways. And now you can't do that because the second that you get to a big fighting point, I'm just gonna go base your Aquas and then
Yeah.
womp womp.
Yeah. You're
Oh
not wrong.
no, 4 red dice in
You're
melee.
not
Oh
wrong. You're not
darn.
wrong. But when we get over
Hard
to
to
heavy,
leave. And withdrawing, like it's not like Creature Trooper, so you can't still attack.
yeah, you
No,
can.
they can.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
They
can.
can.
can. Yeah, they
Mhm.
They
can.
they have a special. That's a special for the heavy droid trooper. They
Which
can still
which
withdraw and attack.
yeah, which we'll get into when we get to the keyword.
You can
Um,
reposition in melee, right? So if they
Yes.
why not?
want, they could
Yeah.
reposition. So they could
That's in the
reposition,
rules. Yep.
back onto the point, Dallin, and then shoot your ass.
Which they are allowed to back up.
Once again,
Reverse.
no, they didn't. You did nothing.
Okay, I was under the presumption that
No,
they couldn't shoot.
yeah, they
You
could
got to
just
listen to the Aqua stand, sir.
yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay.
Okay.
Aquas are not hurt as much as people think, and coordinate's going to be an issue.
No,
I
don't get me
said my
wrong. They're
piece.
still very good, but at least it gives me some more options of how to deal with them.
Right. Uh, you guys all done with the aquas and the
And
heavy
they don't
cruiser
block
troopers?
line of sight. That's the
Sure.
big part. That's the
I
big
mean, we
part.
can keep going into it. I just know we'll get into more into it when we go over the keywords. Um,
Aquas don't block line of sight. So,
Well,
hooray.
so one of the big changes they did in this announcement was they changed all the strike teams. So I'm going to go over each strike team and point out the significance of that. So the first one are the ARC troopers. More importantly, all of the strike teams are now support ranks, which is ironic because the reason why they said they did that is so that way you couldn't get full order control. So that only hurts the other armies and not CIS. So you guys can not make your whole bag of special forces and just draw what you want, right?
Yeah, that wasn't happening anyways. That was the dumbest
Yeah,
thing.
you're that.
Daniel did a good job in Empire doing that. No, in Gar when we went 501st with the strike teams, they were able to put a bunch of special forces in the bag.
But that's a 501st thing where their main battle core is the
I'm just
snipers.
saying
Yeah.
it was a
So
thing.
so
It was a thing.
501st got a little worse. Everything else is just normal as is. Let's continue with the bag.
All right. I don't believe these. Does the support take up the support rank?
No, the
No, because they're
detachments.
attachments.
Okay, that's
Attachments don't take up anything. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. So as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, all strike teams now surge to crit.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's huge because we'll get into this new sniper thing. But it looks like they now have detachment. Well, they always had detachment.
Mhm.
They have the heavy weapon team. They always had that too.
No.
They have incognito and prepare position.
Yeah, they all
And
got
the
that.
send one
That's
for
the change.
ARC.
They all got
Yeah.
that.
So I think everybody got that, right?
Yes. Yes.
I think those are the only changes to the strike team.
Defend
Right?
one.
You're right.
ARC.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
The ARC
huge.
strike team has defend one.
Yeah, you're never giving them an order, but that's cool, I guess.
Yep. The BXs they only have AI dodge. They used to have AI dodge and move. It looks like the strike
more
team.
importantly, they don't have jump.
You're right. They don't have jump. They don't have.
Yeah.
Environmental gear, come on in.
Incognito is wild to me though. That I like that change. Like having a strike team, not even with the sniper, but a saboteur.
Airdrop
just running
in,
up there. Yeah.
and then incog, and then yeah.
And
How
they
do
did they did take away the scout from the
Oh.
Empire and Rebels.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's prepared position.
They have prepared now, but there are
Yeah.
probably some scenarios where you rather would have had
Doesn't Arc
would have liked the
still have
scout.
scout?
No, win.
Would you?
Yeah, there's no scenario.
You
The only scenario I could think of
You don't want to
is
get ran over by Will by Grievous? You better
No,
scout
the-
up.
the only thing is that you don't want to give away your positioning, right, on turn one,
Yeah.
because you have. That's the only scenario I
That
could think of.
well, like with a objective like breakthrough, you don't need to
Sure.
prepare positions on breakthrough. I'd rather wait and scout two, scout three onto the board when I want to.
Sure,
Sure.
sure. Uh, but I don't know, man. Incognito with a prepared position seems pretty fire.
The incognito is interesting because wasting a turn to not fire. I mean, I feel like you're just losing that right away.
No, I think you fire
No.
immediately.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
losing incognito right away. So it's kind of
Well,
You
when
know,
you
honestly,
land, it stops you from getting shot
I guess that's
right
true.
away.
I guess that's true.
and honestly, I could see
You're
some use for
paratrooping
it
in.
in with the saboteurs now. I think this makes saboteurs more better.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
For the
I
range
think
one.
the incog is solely for Sabs because because now you can there's so many obnoxious things you can do with Sabs now with Sab strike teams. Like you can stand by, and then if they want to go get rid of your standby, they have to get to range one, and then you trigger your assault and shoot them.
Yeah.
Or
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I love this change because so long have saboteurs been useless. Like as far as strike team goes, right? They had
Yeah.
never been taken in a strike team as far as I can remember being introduced to the game. And now this is an incentive to bring a saboteur. So to me, this is a great change.
Yeah, the incog is, I think, for starters to not just have your snipers get shot off the board
Yeah.
super quickly, and then for for Sabs to actually like have a place in a strike team. But allow with BXs specifically, you can give these Sabs charge.
Yeah, you can.
And so you can't shoot these charging. I mean, it's a 2-wound unit, so it's it is what it is. But it's a red save 2-wound unit that has charge that's going to run at you, and then you can't shoot it until you get rid of the incognito. But if you play smart, you just just bide your time until
you literally hide a 2-man squad behind a building and like make that move on the POI. Do it. I dare you.
Yeah.
Right. So. Yeah. Great change. So that was it for all the errata stuff. So we're gonna go right now. Oh no, it wasn't because we gotta go to the upgrades. Okay. So each strike team has changed. So the first one we're gonna go over, or I'm sorry, I should say the sniper. Thank you. Yeah, the sniper and the saboteurs all got a little change. So the first one we're gonna go over is the BX Droid Commander Strike Team only, and this is the BX Series Droid Sniper. So it's 20 points. It has the B.
Before you continue, all the snipers are
All
exactly
snipers
the
are
same.
20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're the exact same weapon profile. They're the exact
10
same
points.
stats. Yeah.
Really? They have the same thing?
Well,
yeah, they are. Yeah.
Even the Gar one?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Gar
They're
one
all they're all two white and a black.
You're thinking of the new Gar Heavy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I am.
Which
That's
is
exactly what I'm
okay.
thinking of. Yep. Yeah. So which the Arc one is more expensive though?
Yes. Yeah, that one's 26.
Yep. 26
Gar
over
Heavy?
20.
The sniper.
The sniper.
For the new
Oh
heavy.
yeah.
The sniper and the heavy, they're both 26.
Well, which is weird because during the stream they showed the picture and then of all the snipers and then said all the snipers are 20 points.
Yeah, the Radis says 26.
Yeah,
they lied. They lied.
Hey,
thankfully.
hold on. They might have been mistaken because we're gonna get another update next week. So who knows?
They said it on stream. All the snipers are now the same, is what they said, word for word.
So yeah, as of aside from the arc, you guys are correct. Everything is the same on each sniper, which is BX sniper rifle is all of them are 2 to 5 range. They shoot 2 whites, 1 black, high velocity, overwhelm, and sniper team, which we'll get into when we get to the rulebook. How do you guys like this new sniper?
Love it. I love the new sniper mechanic. I love it. Back on the menu for Gar, baby. Cool. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, Nick, what do you think?
I don't know if I like what they're trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it to be too powerful, or
it seems counter to everything they've been doing for the last year and a half, 2 years.
Which is
having this automatic wound, stuff in the game. And now it seems like it's reversing course.
In a world where supers are a thing now, does it even matter that much? Like we live in a world where supers are super Cassian, super five, super Soka, super
I
vets,
mean,
super marksman,
so I guess I'll
super
answer that. I'll answer
storms.
that question with this. You all seem pretty excited about these changes, so maybe it does matter.
I'm
Yeah,
specifically excited
I'm
for
excited
the
for it.
reason I'm
Yeah.
specifically excited for the reason of one, I've wanted snipers back in the game. I got my wish. Well, I at least, in my
The
opinion, got my
monkey's
wish.
paw
And
curl.
and two, I just told JR, when you take arcs, you take arc squad with a medic. You never took the sniper strike team, no matter what. It didn't matter. You especially never five. Echo not coming down as criminal. I'll leave that tangent there. But Nick, with your arc squad with a medic, which is what every guard player is running, now can backload with three snipers, and you get six activations in Gar for 417 points.
So,
That's insane.
so, so, what have you been saying that you hate about Legion? What,
Oh,
what,
yes.
what,
No,
what
no,
have
no.
you been
Let's
saying
I knew
that
you were
you
gonna say
hate
that.
about
No, no.
Legion? Because
Okay,
these
but wait, I was very
changes
specific.
are directly going to cause that.
Okay, I was very specific with my changes. My changes was I don't like 14, 15, 20. I don't like that. With
They just
the GAR math, it only brings your
Y-
GAR
y-
up to 10.
but what about all the
You
other
were bringing
factions?
10
What about all
anyways.
the other factions?
Why are they gonna take them and muddy their bags?
To act bloat.
Except for CIS. Shut up, JR.
All they did was lower points on a unit that doesn't even take a slot in your army. It's a
Yeah.
free slot. All they did was lower those points and make them more useful. So not only can you act bloat, but you have a more useful unit when you act
Now,
bloat.
It
I
I'm
depends.
just
It
saying that
depends.
you
That's
tell
good.
me you hate it, but this is
But
that's gonna
if
that's
you're
your
gonna put
cause.
if you're gonna invest, so here's my thing. If you act bloat with this, I would say I'm okay with it because it's a two wound mini that is at most doing a wound, which means that 50, 60
at
points
most.
at 50, because you have to, no, you don't know the rule. So you roll
Well,
the
well,
three
you don't
die,
have to
you
do
roll
that
the three
rule.
You
die.
don't. You
You could
don't
roll the
have
I
three
know
to.
dice
you
and roll three
Yeah.
crits
I
and just
know.
leave
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but the chances of that are not exactly great.
But I
It's a one in
mean,
eight,
you can still
or
do more
sorry,
than
it's
one
two and eight.
damage.
Yeah, you can try. That's what the will said. You can either try to go through cover, or you can just dump the hand and take the free wound. You have a choice. You have you because just because you get three, that doesn't mean my cover's not gonna. Granted, I say cover doesn't exist, so fuck me. I'll probably get hit with three crits. But what I'm saying is, when you roll a crit and a hit, most likely you're gonna dump the hand, take the free wound. If you roll three hits, you're gonna go through cover, try to see what you can do. The only way that you do not challenge cover, or no, the only way you don't dump the hand is when you get three crits. Three crits is not amazing on three die. I'll say that. But what I'm saying is specifically for the other factions, if you're investing 30, 40, 50, 60 points, whatever your math is for whatever unit you're taking, if you're investing that, that means that's 50 less points for something else that could be far more annoying. Example, sleeper cells, love to get three. Well, if you're taking snipers, then you have to probably take points from somewhere else. That I can live with that. Dallin investing all these points and these too many kamikaze stabs, cool. There's that could be bad, it couldn't be, but if he's investing those points, that means maybe there's two less HQs on his table. Maybe there's one less upgrade on Kalani. He has to make that sacrifice. With Gar, I feel it's all upside because Gar's realm of our cheap units are in the 50ish range. We are bringing three arcs regardless. Regardless, that's arc medic three. That's staple to every Gar list. Now
But
we just get to
okay.
bring sniper units in the back to give us a bump into the 10, 11 act range. And even then, we're still competing with 13, 14, 15, 20 acts. Back blow to me is 14 and higher, which is what we're seeing on regular. I mean,
You're gonna see
Dallin and
that more
Rob,
now.
Dallin and Rob,
Yeah, these
yes,
changes only
and
make it more.
Yeah.
all right,
And I will say this. I do like this change because I feel like the strike teams are weaker than the O strike teams because they one all lost sharpshooter one. they no
Yep.
longer pierce. So unless you get
You
a
have to
crit,
dump the
obviously,
crit.
right? If you get the crit. So it's good
Well,
in the sense you're gonna
And
see
they
them
get
get.
extra suppression though. They
you
get extra
We'll,
suppression.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
yeah.
But you're wrong. You're right.
That's huge.
I do like that we're gonna see them played, and they're not as lethal as they once were.
I
But
bet
Well,
nobody takes them but
they're
Gar.
they're
in
effective.
some way, okay, but there is a
Rebels and
lot
Empire
of
not taking them. Rebels and Empire not taking them. I'll say that right now.
that's crazy.
I'm
I
gonna take
think
them to
that's
prove you wrong
where
now.
you take them, but
Yeah,
You're not a
that's where
Rebel
you take
player.
them. That's where you would take them.
Mm-mm.
To
So
guarantee
okay.
your double land speeders go last and all the rest of that stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Because
ATRTs, but yeah.
yeah.
No, but I'm just talking about for the axe.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
have it.
sure,
Because
sure, sure, sure,
yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, I
I mean, with no improv, you
the
might go last.
What two
No double
HQs?
improv.
Two
I have
HQs. You're
HQ
gonna go.
up
Yeah. Yeah.
on the land
But then
speeders.
that's the point. You're paying for
Which I
20
gave
points.
you
No,
If you
I'm
until
don't
already
we're
now.
take.
paying
paying
for
that
that. I'm
anyways.
already paying that. I
Yeah.
already have it.
And that's the other thing that I do like about the strike teams is that there's a tax now, where before there wasn't a tax, and the tax is you have to bring a full squad, right?
Well, there
Gar
was
was
already a
doing that
tax,
anyways.
but
That was
yeah.
good
Well,
for a while.
oh, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm just saying in general, like compared to the old snipers we used to have.
But they just
But you're
lowered the
right.
points. They lowered the points on the tax as well.
Yeah.
That's
All the
true.
points got
They
lowered on the
did.
I
tax as well.
I
Mhm.
I I don't mind for Nick's question all the way back at the beginning of this discussion. I don't mind that the sniper team changed because it's a lot of hoops you got to jump through to get the auto wounds. You have to have both minis have line of sight. You have to not move.
Is it both minis? It's not the heavy.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's both
both.
minis.
Both have
Yeah.
to have line of sight to do that special rule. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Can't be hiding.
Which I like. I like that change. I
Yeah,
think it's
it's
a good
good.
change. Yep.
Yeah, and then you have to roll the crit, which isn't impossible,
2 out of 8.
especially if you surge, because it's
Mhm.
after you surge is when you do it. But like, I don't know. I feel like if you jump through all those hoops, that means you're A, not moving to an objective, and B, it's great. Now I know where you're going to be for the rest of the turn. So I'm going to go kill that the two
Its
wounds.
impact plays on research is fantastic because you're right across from each other. I'm back, you can't hit me, I can hit you. It's good on close the pocket, back everybody back in the corner. Gar can share tokens. Cool, you're gonna waste a token over here. I'm either gonna Obi-Wan or I'm gonna toss a token back. You know, playing in either the left two or the right two, putting your army right in the middle, letting the sniper. It's an upside for. Like I said, I don't know about the others. It's an upside for sure for Gar in terms of things they're already doing, and now they get extra icing on the cake. It's an upside for CIS because they get all the cool things and order control and all that stuff. I just don't see it being a thing. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't see it being a thing in the other ones because when you're spending 100, 150 points on strike teams, that's 150 less points for a better unit on your
But that
guys' side of
but
the
that's like
field. Like,
six acts.
Yeah.
okay,
That's like
but once again, it's 6 acts versus. I would rather you. Here's the thing, Nick.
it's
I would
all
rather
it's all about the six acts making my 2 to 3 acts that need to go
Nick.
after you.
I
That's all
would
it is.
rather. I would rather you spend 150 points on strike teams and make cuts everywhere else than get hit in the face with 3 fully loaded sleepers. I'm sorry.
I'll
I'd
still
rather
have
you.
I'll still have the
You're gonna
sleepers.
make so once again. you
Will you?
you're missing my point. My point is all these lists that you've seen, double bust, triple sleeper cell, all this stuff, to now add these strike teams, you're gonna have to make cuts to the foundation of those crazy lists. Whether it's one less sleeper cell, whether it's one less a few less upgrades, I still like that you're taking meat off your main bone just to get a little more icing.
No, I'm just cutting the acts that aren't doing anything and just adding more acts.
Let's move on.
That's what we'll see. I made my
All
We're
right.
gonna
prediction.
go around in a
I'm,
circle
I'm
4
gonna
times.
go. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the saboteurs, each one of them, because they are all different.
Yeah.
So the BX Deoxys Mine Saboteur is 20 points, and whenever this weapon is added to the attack pool, other ranged weapons in the attack pool gain Assault 1.
Crazy.
What Assault 1 does is, if you're in range 1, you get to upgrade one of your dice. Uh,
And it's each of the
Oh,
ranged
sorry.
weapons. So they
Forgot
keep your
something.
stacks.
so
They said
it's gonna be the sab and the weapon you're shooting.
Yes,
No,
it adds it to the pool.
other
It adds it to the
it's
pool.
other ranged weapons. So it's not the SAB, but it's every other blaster you shoot.
But
No,
when are
it's
you getting multiple blasters?
no, it's your
Each
party. Your squad gets it.
Yeah, which is assault 1. You're only shooting the blaster.
No, it says when you form a weapon pool and the weapon
Uh,
pool has a weapon that has assault 1, all your entire weapon pool gets the assault 1. Me and Grayson were
right.
talking about this in the Baco chat.
Yeah.
So
So,
essentially,
uh,
your commandos can now shoot 4 red or 5 red or something like
hold
that.
on a
yeah,
minute.
No, it's just
No.
one. It's just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So Assault X, when a weapon with the Assault X keyword is added to an attack pool, if the
Mhm.
venue is within one of the attacking leader, you may upgrade X of that weapon's attack dice.
Yeah.
So it's just one.
Just one.
So
So
the what
so
Grayson
BXs
were saying was it's like the Mando rockets is what they were saying, where you
no.
fire the one rocket but all the Mandos get the
No.
rockets. That's
No,
what they were
No.
saying.
No.
I believe that is
I
incorrect.
Yes.
I said that too, but I told them it's probably going to be on the forums.
it's
Like
probably
I
a
There,
form.
there,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no way they're gonna let commando squads all of a sudden all throw red dice
Yeah.
across
If
Why not?
for the whole
but if you put
unit.
the commandos in that range, they're dead anyways.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say
still,
why
That's the
not?
drawback.
but still, no.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's just one
It's
because
going to come to the forum.
the assault X, it could be not one. Like it could be, you might have a unit one day that has assault 2, assault 3, and then you get 2 dice or 3 dice. It's just, that's
Sure.
why.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see that.
Which I agree with
That's
Nick.
what
That's
I
how I
had
read it.
that's what I said.
I read it that, oh, okay, my BXs that all shoot white dice, that's 8 white dice. I get to upgrade one of them to a black.
So
Yeah.
we forgot something on the snipers. I remember the Wills on the podcast saying that if your snipers don't move, you get to upgrade their dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there when I go over the
Oh,
keyword.
okay.
It's in the keyword, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Sniper team.
Okay.
But the Deoxys Mines has blast and poison 1, and it's 1 red, 1 white, 1 black. In fact,
That's the
no,
exact same.
not everyone's the exact same.
Well, I know, but I'm saying as the old SAB, that's the
Oh
exact
yeah,
same
yeah,
weapon
yeah.
profile.
Which
The
is
important thing
interesting.
is that they're 20 points.
Which makes me think is that, are you guys gonna specifically you, Dallin? You think your BXs you're gonna shoot to get that assault 1, or are you
No,
going to
you
charge?
just charge.
Yeah, that's what I feel too. You just charge. You don't need to get that 1
Mhm.
black.
It's either I get a black and a white or a red and a white, and I'll just take the red and the white.
Yeah.
The only situation where I can see myself shooting is like if
Can't
I
get
stand
there.
by and then you run into my incognito range to trip my standby, then I'll shoot.
Sure. Yeah. The Rebel one is actually 14 points. It has the same thing as Assault 1. It has Blast and Impact 6 for its Saboteur,
Crazy.
and it's a rainbow. Nick, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it was rainbow before. The Impact 6, interesting because it's like totally wasted on just the strike teams. You're only really using that when you put it in the full commando squad.
Right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
But I like that it went down in points.
Yeah. Moving on, we have the Sonic Chargers for the Empire. It's actually 17, and they have Blast, Impact 4, and Suppressive with 2 blacks and a white and a red. So they throw more dice.
Pretty sure that was like that before.
It's been like that before.
Yeah.
Was it?
It's
I don't,
good.
it was 1 red, 1 white, 2 black.
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
I thought it was
Yeah.
two. I thought it was 2 white, 2 blacks, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, because technically for like most of the bombs, they are just putting the regular weapon in the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why the SABs have, or the Scout SABs have 2 black, because they're technically shooting the pistol too and checking grenade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the last one is not a Saboteur. The Arcs get a DC 15. It's 26
They gave us
points,
back our range 3 gun, which
Yeah.
is stupid.
which is
That was
range 1
already
to 3.
printed on the card. It was printed
Mhm.
on the damn card. Stop
You
giving
roll-
me shit back.
You roll 1 white, 3 black, and it has Overwhelm, which we'll get into what Overwhelm does. Essentially,
We don't need to.
yeah, it's not that great. It's a worse suppressive keyword.
It's pseudo
Okay.
suppressive. It's good. I like
mean,
it.
I think it's good.
to be
It's
honest,
boring.
yeah,
but-
to be honest, Arcs are going to make good use of it, right? Because they're always going to have an aim.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but-
100%.
yeah. Any last words for the Rata references, specifically the arcs and the snipers? Or I'm sorry, not the arcs, but the saboteurs and snipers.
Love them.
Thanks
And
thanks for my 8 points back, AMG. I appreciate that.
Thank you for giving my rifle back.
And you skipped it. Oh, we did touch on it.
Charging me for
Improv
it.
orders are one
Oh,
pip. So
I did.
those are the
You're right.
rest. So you can only bring one improv orders now. It has one pip on it, so you
Yes.
can bring one.
And-
And it doesn't ready.
Yes, correct.
If you
great,
exhaust it, you have to
fantastic.
recover.
I
So
love
it's a dead card now.
I love this change so much. I
Fantastic.
specifically love the one pip. I don't know how I feel about the ready, but the fact that you have the ready now to spend an action in it, I think is really good.
I guess I'm happy I never played it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's great. It's a bad change for anybody that was abusing it, and it's a great change for anybody that was bringing a cheap commander or unit to burn it. Like, JR
Yeah.
bringing tax series just to keep refreshing it if he ever needs it.
I never needed it though.
But I'm saying if there
That-
may be one off, like
the
so
ruler's never a reason for me. The only time I'd
Garth-
bring improvised order is if I had two different things in my bag. Then I would bring improvised order because then I would
but
full control.
rebels can bring a cheap commander that they don't care about if they want to. Empire can bring a cheap commander that they don't care about if they want to. And you also got it on the fact that it's also your recover action on command cards affects this as well. It's not going to be as prevalent, but I love the fact that you can't be like so careless with your command card orders now, because you can't just be like, oopsie, I didn't want that. Let me try again. Oh, dang it. Let me try one more time. And then I get it back at the end. No, screw you. If you didn't put your order where you needed it, yeah, that's on you, buddy.
So you're more happy that it's pipped.
I'm ecstatic that it's pipped. I am awesome that it's pipped.
Yep, I'm with you there, Jose. All right, boys. We're going to get into the rules reference. We're going to try to go over everything that the rules are on. The first one going to be of what they added is a generic token. These are double-sided tokens, may be used to mark various game effects. Players may use these tokens if they do not have enough of the particular token. These tokens cannot be used for advantage, banes, objective, or smoke tokens. What do you guys think of those?
Score counters.
Those are those counters that didn't have a purpose in the box.
To be honest, I could see people using them for like whenever they tap an ability.
I figured people were using. I figured people were using them for scoring on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's what they're for. It's red and blue.
I've never used them either.
No, that's never what they said. They never did have that purpose. It just looked like they did.
And isn't that the emblem on the generic scoreboard that they give us? The cardboard printout? It's the emblem on there. It's the scoreboard counter. I thought it was.
I thought they had these in here to be used for whenever you tap something. You know how you don't have to go on your sleeves and untap it. You just put, all right, blue means it's untapped, red means it's tapped.
No, there's no symbols on here now.
Yeah.
Must be the fancy one then. I remember seeing that symbol somewhere.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yes, we can move on.
Yeah.
I got fancy sleep tokens for my stuff. So
the next thing they change is they actually changed barricades and the fact that they describe them. So barricades are no more than 3 inches wide, 1 tall, and 1 deep. And then the other sentence they added was a trooper miniature can never end a move or be placed overlapping a barricade.
That was
you can't get screwed anymore from Death from Above.
No, that was on a scatter train when he did that before. It wasn't on barricades.
I thought you guys played it as a barricade.
I don't know, but what I do want to know is, like, you know how the barricade slanted? So does that mean like when I move my base underneath the barricade, I technically can't because I overlapped it?
No, they're talking about on top of it.
On top of it.
Okay.
They also removed
that hurts vehicles then, or is it trooper only? Because vehicles would park on a barricade and sit there.
It says a trooper miniature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Troopers.
All right. Thank God.
I don't know if this is true or not, and so I might be wrong. But
the creature troopers can't. That's huge.
Did they remove where? Because there was a part in the rule book where it said like you can't stand a barricade upright. I think they removed that.
No, that was always just in the rules form. I don't think that was ever in the rule book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh boy, now I can put my barricades.
Well, to be honest,
can't overlap them then, right? Like a dewback can't sit on it.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
honestly, like I don't feel like the only reason why that existed, down in my opinion, is for force lift, right? Because then you can
Yoda.
make it. Because no one's gonna build their table with it upright, right? But I think they added this in because they are no longer printing out barricades. Am I right in
Yeah,
that
it's for
assumption?
fortified. That's why, because fortified positions use barricades.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get those barricades?
Yeah,
Well,
they added the measurements so that you can use other
you
things and call
Yeah,
them barricades. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
Because
So
I know
you
it's the
can
old
you
players have
can
them, but
yeah.
mhm.
in the new stuff
They don't make
like
them.
they don't make them anymore.
You can go print like make your own, and that's cool. I like that. I
Yeah,
You
like
can
it's
buy,
that.
you can
Use
go buy the
Legos.
Star Wars Legion Outer Rims outpost,
Shut up,
and
Nick.
then you'll have
No.
walls that are barricade size.
Yeah,
yeah,
Legos.
yeah.
Legos that are sand colored. You paint
I
them.
I mean, yeah, you could use Legos now as long as it meets the measurements. You could
Yep.
use Legos.
Yes. New project, baby.
Moving on. Our area terrain, they added overlapping in two sentences. When I read it, I just felt like it was cleaning it up. What'd you
They
guys
just
think?
clean up. Yeah, they
Yep,
just clean it up. Yep,
that's what I thought.
yep.
What do you
Uh,
mean by cleaning it up?
like,
The whole they cleaned it up where that people would always think, oh, if I'm touching it, then you could shoot me. But no, you had to be
yeah,
inside of it. So that's what they
yeah,
cleaned up. So now you have to be
yeah,
overlapping the area terrain to
yeah.
be able to shoot through and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. So touching it doesn't matter anymore. Okay.
Touching does, yeah.
They changed commanders and checking for panic and null, which is when a unit has the dash for their courage. I'm pretty sure this is cleaning up, right? Or did
Yeah,
they change? Yep, cleaning up
just
as well.
just
That's what I
clean it
thought.
up. Yeah.
Standard move, they changed to say player move the unit. So whoever is moving the unit leader, you can move all the other guys out of the
Hmm.
way.
Yeah.
Which I think
It's
is
just
just a
cleaning
cleanup
up
as well.
Just
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
clean up.
But now, JR, if you touch my minis while I'm doing a move, I'm calling a judge.
Hey man, I could touch him if I force pushing it. Okay. So.
Okay, fair enough.
He's not gonna
um.
force push.
Yeah, probably not. Let's see. Line of sight. Which is interesting because it seems like. Well, let me read the sentences. The changes are the large silhouette template is not as wide as some
So
bases.
stupid.
And the small silhouette, or this is a different sentence, small silhouette templates and miniatures in creature trooper and placement trooper and heavy trooper units use the large silhouette template.
Yeah, it's just cleaning up and just saying that because this large one's not as wide as a base, it's still the base. It's silhouettes is the dumbest freaking thing in this game, so don't use them.
I love silhouettes though. You
No,
can't shoot my
so
lightsabers.
so stupid.
But you can
No,
shoot the mortar that's behind a building. Stupid.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
no, I'm in agreement with JR. I've been sniped by a corner of a lightsaber, and I will always defend silhouettes.
Yep, I'm with you
Make
there,
line of
Dallin.
sight, make line of sight two-dimensional, you never have to worry about it.
Sure,
Yep, I'm with
sure.
Nick. MCP that shit. You MCP the
Yep,
rest of the game.
MCP it.
You MCP the
Um,
rest of the game. MCP the.
Moving on. They added heavy trooper and heavy droid trooper to the trooper list, which is
Hmm.
interesting because I know they mentioned heavy trooper. Um, I guess that's going to be an upgrade. It sounds like
Or a new unit down the road, something.
that's fair. That's fair.
What on earth could possibly be a heavy trooper?
I
That
don't
is a
know.
person.
That's a good
Rancors.
question.
Rancors. That's a creature
Hey.
trooper.
That
A
is
heavy
true.
creature trooper. Time to add another
They
keyword.
can add another one.
Boba and
Uh,
the Rancor.
so our
Jabba.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jabba. That's fair. I would love to see Jabba in the game. It's
Yeah,
about time we see Jabba.
that's
I
never
want
gonna
to
happen,
stampede a
but it would
banthas.
be
Stampede
cool.
a banthas.
Tusken Raider faction. Here we come.
All right. The first significant change, or the biggest change, is Droid Trooper. Droid Troopers do not make one less action due to being suppressed at the start of the make activation step. This is huge. So this means one of two things. One is Droid Troopers can now be suppressed, and two, Droid Troopers now benefit from light cover from being suppressed.
Hmm.
So how do you guys feel about that?
Kinda hate
Great.
it. George Troopers get
Now,
cover now.
now if I lose
Already hard to
AI, I
fucking
will
kill.
always have two actions, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll wait to talk about this till we talk
Yep,
about it.
yep.
Yeah.
Moving on, they added the Heavy Trooper. So Heavy Troopers may have notch bases. Heavy Troopers can make reverse moves. Heavy Troopers can pivot even when they are engaged. Heavy Troopers do not receive cover from barricades. Heavy troopers can attack and withdraw during the same activation.
Why?
We're
I
Yep.
mean,
getting,
it's creature troopers. They got all the same things that creature troopers got.
and we don't have a
So
unit with this, right?
we do, and we don't. The significance is that they also added the heavy droid trooper keyword,
Hmm.
which is heavy droid troopers are both heavy troopers and droid troopers, right?
Yeah.
So technically the droidicas
What
and
are we
aquas are our first
getting?
heavy. I feel like we're gonna get like machines and stuff that are technically not droids, but like they're mechanical.
Jabba and his fat pork guardians.
I feel like this is just an easy way to do it for now. I don't think they even have a plan for it. I think it's a way for them to get both droid and trooper in there at the same time without having to like make one then make another one down the road. That's all I think it is.
They could have
Maybe.
something in production.
I mean, a good example would be Mandos. Maybe some of their units are heavies. I mean, I can see Paz Vizsla being a heavy, right?
He's not though. We've seen his card.
He's not. We've seen his card.
True,
Yeah.
but I mean, Mandos, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right,
I think
moving on.
I think it's just the way they wrote it.
Fair, fair. Resilience got changed. So when a vehicle unit that does not have the AI keyword starts its activation, if that vehicle has a vehicle damage token, roll one white defense dice. On a blank result, the vehicle makes one fewer action, which we already knew this, right?
It
Yeah.
removed AI from it.
Yeah.
So AI vehicles do not use the resilience token. That's what it did.
Well,
Because you're going to use it in the AI when we get there.
Well,
Okay.
you just don't roll. All the AI people do is they just don't roll the white die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all cleanups to remove the AI units from all this stuff because now it's all
Because they
in the
gotta
AI
change.
section.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, boys. Finally it's here. AI action. When a unit that has the AI keyword starts its make action step, it must make one of the actions listed in its AI keyword. If it does not have a face-up order token, and if one of the following conditions are met. Those conditions are: the unit is suppressed but not panicked. The unit has a vehicle damage token. The unit is a vehicle unit, and half or more of the miniatures in the started the game with have been defeated. If the unit with the AI keyword cannot make an AI or cannot make any of the listed actions, it makes one fewer action during its make action step. All right, let's get into it, boys. How do you guys feel about this?
I like it.
Great, because I called it.
Sure, but do you think it's do you think it's nerfing CIS?
No.
No.
Why?
It's not that impactful. Now, don't get me wrong, it has some impact now, like before it had none ever.
Mhm.
So it will happen sometimes, but it's still so conditional that it's not gonna trigger us that much.
You don't think so?
I
I
think
mean,
it will.
so
Yeah.
I guess okay, so I guess we went from a world long time ago where it triggered sometimes. I mean, right? It triggered sometimes to a world where it triggered never. We're in between that now. It's not like it's triggering more than before. It's still less. So
So
it's still
my
not what it
But it's
was.
not zero. It's not
My-
zero.
It's
My-
not zero.
I felt in Old Legion, I felt like it was zero. In 2.6, I still felt like it was zero. Now,
Because it
like,
was.
now I feel like there's still it can happen now. And one of
So
the
a
things I
one?
one no, but hold on. One of the things I mentioned when we were going back and forth with Rob is people are like CIS is busted, CIS is cracked, blah 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 blah. I get that to it, but there's a caveat to that. And I use Rob as an example. CIS is cracked, and this will almost have zero effect in a skilled player's hands. And the reason I say that is because Rob and JR did a little flip diddy do, and Rob thought I can do the bug list and go crazy, and Rob has almost no experience with CIS and got demolished from playing wrong. I think players who are not at the high tier of CIS are gonna suffer AI more times than you think. It's just not gonna affect the higher end players as much, but you still have an onus to actually put yourself in a position to make that matter. Because, for instance, the game me and Jared played where he brought his demon bikes, I successfully peeled off his bikes to half a unit just on sheer firepower. So AI would have mattered if he couldn't get them orders, or I at least met half of that condition. So, but it's also him putting himself in that position to play that way, to put him that way. So I think in a skilled player's hands, we're not going to see it as much. Yes, Jared, we'll see it a little bit, but not as much. But where you're really going to see it is when people who do not play CIS very, very tactically are going to be hampered by this.
I don't think you're wrong, Jose. And actually, I think you're gonna actually see it in the competitive scenario or scene. And the reason why I think you're gonna see it in the competitive scene, because sure, I can see AI, like you said, Nick, not going off sometimes, but I think it gives your opponent the incentive to now trigger the AI for that CIS player.
Yeah.
So there are going to be situations where, like, if I kill one Droidica, it's got to go off of AI, right?
Yeah.
And killing the daisy chain, like those are all huge things that
Yeah.
will now affect.
You
Go ahead.
can't split up as much anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it very much incentivizes killing the chain or
Mm,
breaking the chain in some capacity, and then also I feel like this is it's the biggest nerf to CIS vehicles
yeah.
because a lot of the time you're at least when I played CIS vehicles, like I'm not putting orders on them most of the time,
Yep.
and so now like especially something I think we talked about this in the Discord, but like wheel bikes specifically, I think are affected the most by this change because they usually never have orders.
Yep.
Um, so I
Espe-
I don't know.
I
It I think it's like I said, I think it's a good in between. I'm happy with it. I'm glad that I will not constantly be forgetting to rally and add suppression on my droids because that
didn't
it's
matter.
such a habit that I have because it never mattered if I
Mm.
had suppression tokens on them, and so now it does, and I'm
And
glad that's
and
the
I
case.
think the biggest disadvantage and advantage for your opponent playing against a CS player is if they cannot do the AI that they have, they just lose one action, which
Yeah,
they changed a lot of the AIs. Jordica's being a good example of just losing AI move. So if a Jordica can't make an attack, it just gets one less action.
yeah, and that's why I think all the protocols went down because man, does it stink if I make my spider droid have to dodge before doing anything else.
Yeah.
So just so everyone knows that's watching this, I'm sitting here with 3 CIS players. They're all so full of it.
Oh, is that right? Hold on.
Whoa!
Prove us wrong.
I play everything, Nick. You can't lump
I
me into that.
I won't
I
need to
play
prove I
everything.
won't need to prove you wrong. We'll just play and then I'll be right because we're
Okay.
gonna play. It's
Okay.
never gonna happen or matter, and
Okay.
you're still
Hold
Okay.
on. Wait.
Okay.
Caveat that. Caveat
Okay.
that. Nick,
I'm with
you
that.
don't bring a hold on. We're gonna caveat that because we can't count on Nick. This is why we can't count on Nick. Nick is the only guy that knows JR is super freaking competitive and still brings a fun list. You gotta bring a super competitive three freaking sleepers, three whatever, and then if you can't panic him or make him his AI go off, then you can say so.
Well,
You
he's never
cannot
going to do it with
you're
rebels, but
never gonna do that. Therefore, your units are never gonna kill these things. You're never
rebels.
gonna proc it.
Rebels are not a suppression army. They don't
No.
hand they aren't rebels don't hand out
But
suppression.
you
That's
can't
not what
even
they do.
but even killing a V, you just said it yourself. You've never killed a stat unit outright. You never killed a stat. Dallin's killed a stat.
No, I've
I've killed
killed.
a stat.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that. Of course, I've
You
killed
said
stabs.
that.
No, of course I've killed stabs. But you're killing them. By the time that happens, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter turn 1. It's not going to matter turn 2.
But if it procs, then
I need
yeah.
to see
I win
Jared
the
play a
argument.
super competitive rebel player for me to believe that
Yeah.
I'm
because
just
you bring
saying.
fun lists, Nick. You bring fun lists.
The AI is still not. So the AI still does not proc as much as it did in Old Legion with these conditions.
yeah.
You don't even make that face, JR. In the Old Legion, all you did was not have to have an order.
That's
That's
true.
not
That's
this
valid.
case.
That's
So it
valid.
does so. AI does not proc still as much as it did in Old Legion.
Valid. That's valid.
Okay. It barely procced in Old Legion. It did sometimes, but barely did. So it's going to proc less. So if you want me to be happy that AI is back, bullshit, because it's not.
I
Language, Nick.
I I think you're gonna see it. I think it's gonna be one of
I
those
think so
moves.
too.
Yeah,
Oh, good. I'll see it once. I mean, so
Well, but you're playing Rebels.
again, the CIS army is more powerful now. It didn't, none of the things went up in points that should have went up in points. So don't tell me that this is like doom and gloom when it's still, so again, it's still not back to where it was. Still.
honestly, this is where when I say the Wild West, is like you could be right. You could also be wrong because I don't know what's gonna happen. I could just see both arguments. Like I can see your argument where okay, I got to meet those conditions. That's harder to meet, right? But at the same time, I can see my opponent being like, okay, if I do this, his AI's got a proc, and that's one less action, or he just gets one less action in general, right?
Also, suppressive lists can make a comeback. Krennic can make
Yeah,
Yep.
a
Yep.
world of hurt on CIS. On
Yeah.
top
I'm
of that,
very
on
afraid
hold
of
on.
Empire.
On
Yeah.
top of that, you now have, whether you take them or not, it's up to you. You now have snipers that can now get pseudo suppressive. The suppression is back on the table, and now that CIS can get suppressed, dude, Krennic dropping a bomb in round 5 or 4, Vader dropping a bomb in 3. What's his name going
Working three
crazy?
bit.
So I can't
Reptilian Rampage, like.
I can't play any of those units.
But
Okay.
so it's a rebel problem
Play
is the issue.
Sabotage Communications. Play that one thing.
It's a rebel
Oh my
problem.
gosh.
And you do have
I'm saying
Empire
it's a rebel
units.
problem.
You do have Empire. Um, yeah, I honestly think, in my opinion, if we're gonna give a hot take, I think Empire is gonna be on top now.
No, I
Ooh,
don't
that's
think that.
interesting.
That's
No,
my that's
that's
No,
that's my hot take. The fact that they did nothing to Dark Troopers and they just got a whole bunch of buffs and new toys.
hmm,
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
interesting.
I
see.
don't
I
know.
can I can eat I'll eat my words, but that's my hot take. Any last words for the AI changes?
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's a good
I'm a
change.
prophet.
We have rock paper scissors now. Empire eats CIS with suppression. CIS eats rebels because they don't have suppression. And Gar's just there like we got snipers.
There you go. Aid affiliation unit type has been changed. Each time a unit with the AI keyword would gain an aim or dodge or surge token, another ally unit of the same affiliation listed within 2, and an allies may gain that token. I think it's just
That's
cleaning it up.
cleanup.
Just word
That's
Yep.
cleanup.
Yeah, it's clean up.
Command vehicle, I believe, is also cleanup.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
specifically that is to say, like, if you're not a commander unit, you can still use the keyword.
The vehicles
Yeah.
the vehicles
Yeah.
courage,
Yeah.
which is
Because Wheelo's got an upgrade that gave him command vehicle, and people were like, "Wait, but how do I use this?"
hmm
Yeah. Complete the mission. I think just
Yeah. It's
clarify what a
banished.
token is. Yep.
Mhm.
Capel now says non-droid trooper unit.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
makes Toggle's thing useless.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? It's like what?
I guess you can't compel your probe droids.
That's true too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Cunning. Cunning has been changed significantly. Uh, it is now to a minimum of 0. So, wait, was it always one fewer pip?
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what cunning did. Made you
I
one less.
I thought it gave you the advantage.
No.
Like if we play both 3 pip, I win. I get the advantage.
Well, yeah, because it makes you one less.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cleanup.
Okay, so all
That's
right, so now this is a question for Nick because I'm reading this as so if I'm playing an Empire player and I have cunning, right, and we both play 1 pips, and so that makes me go to 0. If the Empire player uses
Arrogate.
their command and control uplink, do I still win?
I just read command and control. What's the wording on that?
It lowers the pip value of the card,
Raises the pip value.
or it raises no,
Oh no,
it,
lowers their pip value.
it lowers the Empire player's pip
So
value on
so
the command
Yeah.
card.
and
So
cunning
1 to 0.
it says if both players reveal a specific commander or operative command card that belongs to a unit with the cunning keyword, they are still a tie for priority.
No,
So
yeah.
what's interesting is that the command and control is the basic same thing. Treat your reveal command card as 1 pip lower until the end of the round, but doesn't have the minimum 0, which is what was added to cunning. I don't know if they're also going to errata that.
Well, is there
Wait,
any?
does interrogate hurt it then? Does interrogate hurt cunning?
Well,
Because
yeah,
interrogate
You
raises your
yeah,
pip by
back to,
1.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
interrogate raises, right? I mean, I felt like this. I felt like this is just cleanup, specifying that you can take it to 0, to a minimum of 0. So you can't take it lower than 0.
Sure.
Which
So yeah.
we already kind of knew that. I mean, I think that was already in the rules form. So I feel it's just this is
You know
just
what?
cleanup.
Yeah, I think you're right, Nick. 'Cause I think it's to answer Dallin's question is that your upgrade would not drop it lower than that because cunning says to a minimum of 0,
Yeah.
right? So you always would be 0. I don't think there's ever an instance where you
I,
go
Okay,
negative.
I think
because
there was a rules form on that we couldn't go negative with
Yeah.
our pips.
okay, but I know there's a lot of players that say that, oh well, the command control beat goes around cunning, and now it's like, well, does it? Does it
No,
actually go around
I,
cunning?
they both proc because they both do the same thing essentially.
Yeah, it
They
makes you
both
die for
lower it.
priority. And even if you had cunning, cunning says now to a minimum of 0, so you can't go below that, right?
I guess the difference, I guess the main difference is that cunning only procs when you tie. You can technically do command control whenever. I don't know, you wouldn't obviously do it, but that's that. I guess well, that's the death is different. So you can play a 3 pip, they play a 2, you command control, you get down to a 2, you get the roll off. Cunning wouldn't do that.
Yeah, cunning doesn't proc
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, now I will rules lawyer people about that. So
Oh god, you created a
Wait,
monster.
wait. If you both play 3 pips and then you both have cunning, they go to 2 pips. Then can you,
Yeah,
use your
no.
upgrade?
There's no prerequisite to playing command control. You don't have to
So,
tie or be more. You can just use
so you
it and
could
go
Play it
one
you could
lower.
whenever.
you essentially could make your 3 pip a 1 pip if your opponent has cunning and bring it down to 2 then.
Yeah,
And you also have cunning, yes.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
there's the scenario where you can go on.
Neat, I guess.
Yeah.
If you
Sure,
really
that
want to go first.
1 in
God
a million
dang.
chance that it'll happen.
Now we're
Well,
measuring
if
pips.
okay, so if you're doing a Thrawn mirror match and you
Yeah.
have command control uplink, like there you go.
Har-
I guess.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot because Thrawn's the hotness right now. So
Neat.
Dauntless. Go. Any last words?
No. Neat.
Dauntless says
Just had
non-droid trooper.
yeah.
So,
It's
Yep.
these are just cleanups because of the change to droid being suppressed. So yeah.
divine influence. There's other allied Ewok units.
clean up.
I guess.
Cleanup. Yeah,
Yep.
it's cleanup.
Okay, eye on the prize. Keyword. So this
Hey,
is
I was
on,
right.
Still not.
So
Good job.
I guess this one.
right. This is on the
Chewie,
Mandos,
Han,
right?
Chewie. No, Han and Chewie.
It's on
But
Han and Chewie.
Oh, it's on Han and
It's their
Chewie.
it's their steady eyes in the prize. And Mary guessed, oh, maybe it's if you're like near an objective.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I really like this change. I really like this keyword. I'm sorry. Let me go into it. So eye on the
So if
prize
you're buying
says,
objective, you get steady.
In
What?
Han and Chewie's
or
case.
holding
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So while a unit with the eye on the prize keyword has its unit leader within half range of 1 or more objective tokens, or is holding 1 or more objective tokens, it has the listed keyword. So I really like this because, as we know, the Weequays have eye on the prize relentless, and it incentivizes you to build your deck to take the most objective cards that give you asset tokens, right? So that way you have an objective token and immediately have relentless.
I don't like this.
Why? That's a good question.
Because so again, specifically to the Han and Chewie, half range? That's
But if you have
Danger zone.
if you have a secondary objective or a main objective, it gives you a token.
True. If I may have that, and
Supply
if
drop.
I'm giving it to the so it's so conditional. And I understand this keyword if it starts getting put a lot of places on core troopers, special forces, right? If it's a lot of places. I don't understand why an operative unit got it. Why didn't the operative unit just have steady?
Steady.
It's just a mercenary coded.
We also
Honestly,
don't know what Han and Chewie bring though, so you
well,
might have
we don't.
some other
We
reasons
don't,
for
but
steady.
I know they don't have steady.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they
like
do. They do have
Wow.
steady.
you could play
Maybe.
supply drop and then grab the freaking ball and run around with it and get it for
Well,
if
I
they
like this
rush you.
because like the weak ways. I mean, imagine the weak ways all just having relentless. Like,
But
ugh.
that's a mass unit versus one
Well,
duo.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
On
imagine
mass
all
it's
the mass
better.
units having relentless. Well,
Yeah, on mass it's better.
now on Eye of the Prize, they can be holding objective or be on the POI. It incentivizes a way to play, right?
And
I feel like.
relentless is
Yeah.
better than steady in my opinion.
Well,
So
sure, sure.
Well, because it is, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Field Commander. I believe it's just more cleanup.
Yeah.
clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Guardian X, which is
Not cleanup.
okay.
This
Not
is
cleanup.
new.
Yeah. So not only do you take a wound,
You gain
but
suppression.
you gain a suppression. And is that a suppression for every wound you take?
No. No. Gains
Wait,
one
what do you mean?
suppression,
Hold on.
then suffers one wound.
Pretty
Why do you
okay.
take a wound?
Well, no,
No,
Guardian. Well, we
missing?
fail the roll.
Guardian.
If you fail the roll. If you fail the roll,
Yeah.
he's talking
Oh,
about.
if you
okay.
fail the
Yeah.
roll, you get the wound. But
So-
also, if you roll for Guardian, you get suppression.
Get suppression.
So I have
You don't have to take a wound.
So I have a question, and this because I was looking at Obi-Wan and I'm like, I didn't understand. So when Obi-Wan rolls his Guardian, he uses Sarasu or whatever. When it says like when you re-roll, you have to pick up the whole thing and re-roll it. That's only for Guardian. That's not just him being regular shot. Like you shoot Obi, he takes 5 wounds. You can re-roll that. It's only on Guardian you get that re-roll, right?
No, you get the reroll on the
Yeah.
regular
I thought you
saves.
get it on the regular.
Yeah.
Oh, so Obi getting shot. Oh, I did a terrible roll. Let me re-roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought I was reading that wrong. Okay, cool. Obi's cool.
No, yeah.
I think
Yeah, you get Obi's cool, man. He's a lot of
That's
fun.
crazy. I didn't know that. I was like, I got to be reading this wrong.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like Guardian, even though it was good because you guarding your high profile units, the drawback was if you roll blanks, you took wounds. So the fact that now you get a suppression is more of a nerf, in my opinion.
Obi's Courage 3, does he care?
Oh no, but Royal Guards do.
Royal
Wait,
Guards-
My Royal Guards?
No.
They're dead.
Not
They're
Royal
dead.
Guards. I'm thinking
Magna
of Death
Guards.
Troopers. The Death Troopers new upgrade, right? They get the Guardian. Now Magna Guards care about it, right?
I think that's.
Good.
I think that actually may be why they added it
Yeah,
the Magna
it's
Guards?
probably
for those new upgrades and stuff
Yeah.
that are now be Guardian. I don't think this was added for Obi. I could be wrong, but
No.
Yeah.
I like
Rest
Jose
in
said, I
peace,
think Obi
Chewie.
can- Oh yeah,
Chewie
Chewie. Well,
operative.
yeah, he's only Courage
He's
2,
two.
so he's
But-
only able to do it twice. But no one
Yeah.
played him anyways.
but
Yeah.
even then,
Wait,
he'll get
doesn't he get
infinite courage.
enraged? No?
Yeah, he gets enraged.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying he won't be able to. You won't be able to continue to Guardian. He's gonna be able to Guardian twice, and that's it.
Well, no, because once he gets pissed off, you can Guardian as many times as you want.
Oh yeah. I guess if you fail all those rolls.
Oh, so
yeah.
if you're at your courage value, you can't guardian anymore?
No.
Or
Yeah.
suppression?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if
Did
you
you
if
not
you,
know that?
I know. I did not
Yeah.
know that.
yeah.
I didn't bring a lot of guardian units.
Oh.
Okay. Moving
Yeah,
on.
this would have been great like a year or so ago when Palpatine and Royal Guards were a thing, because then I could actually shoot the Dark Troopers that Rob was running.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
All right. Immune to melee. New keyword, right? Because I haven't seen this
No.
anymore.
No.
No, that's old,
it's
bro.
on the
It's on
airspeeder.
It's on the
and the lab.
airspeeder and the on different things. Yeah. I could be wrong if this is just cleanup or if they actually changed something, but the change is that even if you're in base to base with that immune to melee unit, you can still shoot it.
What?
That's the change. When forming an attack pool,
Uh-huh.
targeting a unit with the immune melee keyword, the attack unit can add ranged weapons to the attack pool, even if they are in melee with the defending unit.
Oh.
And I can't remember if that was always that way or if that's just a change.
People used to run into vehicles so you couldn't shoot and do stuff like that. So that's a rework, I
Well,
believe.
no.
Well,
because
this is not just vehicles. This is immune melee.
Maybe melee, which you're right. The lat and I thought I don't know why I thought this was gonna be on a new unit or something.
So like in
Bang fighter.
if you were touching the base of the lat, you can shoot it now. But I thought that's how it was before, so I think this was cleanup.
I guess so, cause yeah,
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at the old rulebook.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if Jose's right. I wonder if like the new starfighters will just have immune melee.
Oh, they definitely should. I mean, the airspeeder's got it.
Yeah.
Well, because the airspeeder also has immune range one weapons.
Yeah.
So so like the airspeeder, like if you go and base it, you can't shoot it still because
You
it's
can.
also immune, but it's
You can.
immune to range one.
Well, you shoot with range 2, range 3.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Still
So
shoot.
you can go wait, hold on. So you can go base a snow speeder now and then shoot it, even though
Yeah.
you're at
You
Yes.
could always do
Which
that.
and that's where I'm really having no one plays it, so it's hard to remember if this is actually a change or just cleanup making it clear that you can do that. I feel like you always could do that, but now it's just very clearly written that you can.
I guess maybe not because when you were based with something that's considered a range 0, so because like
Yeah.
Droidicas, right? Droidicas, the old Droidicas, if you base them, they had to step back to shoot you.
Well, you still if old Droidicas would still have to do that. They are not immune melee.
Correct. But what
This
I'm
is so,
saying is that,
but I'm saying that still would be in effect. This doesn't change that.
well, no, what I'm saying is that like let's say rebel troopers walked up to a
Mhm.
Droidica, could still couldn't shoot a Droidica because they're range 0, right? The gun says
Correct.
range
And
1 to 3.
that still is the way. That still
Right.
is yeah.
But air speeders, you could do that in the old Legion. Now you couldn't shoot at air speeders if you base them.
I thought you could, but I guess we'll
I
have to get an old rule book. I guess we'll have to
Yeah,
get an old rule book.
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. Okay, moving on. We got a new keyword, mechanized infantry. At the start of the activation phase, each unit with the mechanized infantry keyword may choose a different ally vehicle unit within 2. If
Yes.
they do, the unit with the mechanized infantry keyword and each chosen unit gains 1 aim or 1 dodge token.
oh, they
Cody,
both get the token.
Yep.
Interesting.
yep, Cody,
Yep.
Cody and Marksman pitches it back to whatever vehicle he's in. Now the Marksman got a free aim for their long shot, can take another aim for the freaking rate or for a reroll. I mean, I love this. I mean, we haven't got to the Cody upgrade, but this for 212, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
problem
it
is
says,
I also just want the Cody Commander in 212th, so now I have to
nah,
choose,
you're gonna have Obi on a speeder bike.
I guess. Yeah,
No, I
that's
love it. And it gives me hope that we're gonna get more like Boyle came with Cody, Waxer came with Cody, so I would love to see reworks for them, putting infantry on them because or mechanized whatever the word we just said,
infantry.
because
Yeah,
now you can pitch back aims to all three of your ISPs and then all those boys get aims.
that'd be cool. That'd
Because
be
right now
pretty
it's just Cody. It's just Cody.
Right. Right. Mobile. Looks like they made mobile to where you can't move 3 times if you're
It,
holding an
yeah.
objective.
It's been like
Just like
that.
compulsory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like that.
Also,
No,
really
no, it
fast
didn't.
Yeah,
for
it
mechanized
has.
No.
infantry.
Mobile
I'd like to see Veers get mechanized infantry.
that'd be cool.
I'll check the
That
forums
would be
tomorrow
cool.
when I have more time, but I'm fairly certain Seth had ruled that in the forums.
They
And
might have
What?
they might
it
have ruled in
was
the forums,
it
but
was
it
ruled
wasn't
in
the
the
rule book.
forums and then he said it was going to be updated
Yeah.
at a
Yeah.
later date. So yes, it's
Yeah.
always been like that. Because the
Yeah.
forums supersede the rule book. So yes, it was always like that.
All right. All right. You don't attack us.
Jesus.
Not when the units came out though.
For
Yeah, no, it
what
was
are
a
we?
forum
Wait,
thing.
I'm sorry. What? Where are we?
Mobile.
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 Now
Yeah.
no, now
Mobile.
we're on override. We're on override now.
Yeah. We're override.
This is
Override. Okay.
great.
Okay,
Override.
wait. So we
Yes.
talked about that the mobile now you can't
It,
triple move
yeah,
and
just like
Yeah.
compulsory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to override. When an ally unit with an AI keyword starts its activation within 3 of one or more ally units that have the override keyword, choose one of those units that has the override keyword. That is not panic. The chosen unit may gain 1 suppression token. If it does, the activating unit ignores the AI during its activation. So the significant
Close
change is
enough.
that
Welcome
override
back,
is
Compel.
override is no longer range 5, right?
Oh
And
no.
the unit gains the suppression.
Oh
They
no.
showed that on
I
one of the
know it's
podcasts, they
sad,
said
dude.
that
So
on one
sad.
of
The two times AI is gonna proc. You're gonna
That's
stop
well,
it.
no. There was a thing that on one of the podcasts, I forgot what it was, but they said that they were playing in the. I think it was Isaiah on Notorious Scoundrels. He was playing in the campaign game or whatever they were playing, and he said he had a card, and his I think his wife was like, it says whatever you just said right now to range 5, but isn't it always range 5? And I guess he had talked to one of the Wills walking by, and he's like, "Is this right?" And he was like, "I don't know, is it?" And I guess Will told him he could talk about it, but couldn't take a picture of it. So there's a command card coming that increases it to 5.
Well,
That might be
no,
just
that
a
was
tour
for
of
the
duty.
fun little tours of duty thing. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think that.
mean,
yeah, that was a little tease of what's to come. Yeah.
Mhm. Um, yeah, yeah. Compulsory move is standard, but I thought it's always been a standard move.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't climb now with your wheel bikes.
Oh, I guess that's the change. Yeah.
Oh, with the
Yeah.
with the compulsory move?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
make it a climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But they can
climb's not standard.
still climb, just not on the compulsory move.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Um, they added swashbuckler. When a unit with the swashbuckler keyword spends one or
that's
more
clean
aim
up.
tokens during an attack action, at the effective resolve against one dodge token. It's not a cleanup because
Boo!
Not
Yeah,
clean.
we
It's
already knew what it did
Boo!
though. We
no,
knew
we
what we
did it.
did.
We didn't know what it did. This was actually clarification that we now know you don't gain multiple dodges when you spend multiple aims. You get
That
one.
makes me sad.
that
Because
does
we
make
because we
sense.
only had the article text, which wasn't the actual text, so there was
Right,
speculation on if you'd gain multiple dodges if you had multiple aims.
right, which makes
That's kind of
sense.
sad.
Yeah.
It is sad. I'm sad about that.
It's a 40-point core unit. Give me a break.
Well, yeah, but I thought it'd be funny to like,
With
oh, I
independent
can
aim.
yeah, but it would be fun if you could be like, oh, I'll throw like 2 or 3 aims on them,
No,
and then they get two or
that
three dodges
that
out.
doesn't sound fun.
It doesn't sound fun.
They're gonna die now.
I mean,
A
are
lot.
they? I mean,
Yes,
at least they get one dodge.
Yeah, they get one. They get
I
two
suppose.
tokens without having to do anything.
Super
That's fair.
Squad
That's
say,
fair.
"Cool, you have one dodge."
Yeah.
Okay, so wheel mode. Now, I'm gonna read it, but I believe there's a correction coming. At the start of the activation, a unit with the wheel mode keyword may change its speed to 3 until the end of the activation. If it does not, until the end of the round, it loses the unconcerned keyword, gains the AI move and cover 2 keyword, and cannot flip its active tokens.
Shield
So the
tokens.
Thank you, shield tokens. So this is in line with the new changes for AI. And yeah, now this specific gear wheel mode did get rid of cannot attack, but the wheels did say that's a mistake. So we'll probably see that change next week. But as of right now, I can go into wheel mode and attack.
No,
I'm doing it.
stop it! You're being
I'm doing it.
ridiculous.
Hey man, it's not in the rules, so what I know to tell you.
Nobody play this man until next week.
Got you
um,
covered.
I got a game tomorrow, so let's see here. ArmX charge token type just adds
Yeah,
same thing.
bench.
It clarifies that you use
Clarifying.
an advantage.
Yeah.
Yep. Assault X, the new keyword. When a weapon with the Assault X keyword is added to an attack pool, if the defending unit is within one of the attacking unit's unit leader, you may upgrade X of that weapon's attack dice. So
Yeah.
just like what we went over. Fixed front to add a weapon that has the fixed front keyword. That's just cleaning up.
Yeah.
Overwhelm. When a unit attacks with an attack pool that has one or more weapons with the overwhelm keyword, if it spends at least one aim token during the reroll dice step, the defending unit gains one suppression token during the assigned suppression token step. Yeah, worser than suppressive.
Suppressive. Yeah. Again, kind of like there was the same steady eyes on the prize situation. It's like, and we were wondering about this because we saw the keyword on someone like Paz, but then also saw it on the special forces unit for rebels.
Mhm.
It makes sense that this is what it does, being on a special force unit. Doesn't make sense that it's on Paz. Like Paz should just had suppressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
Honestly, it would have been neat if Paz had suppressive and overwhelm.
There you go. Yeah.
And 5 red dice.
And
eh,
Pierce 4. And
I'm on board with all that. I'm gonna play Paz.
I
Yep,
I
I'm
just
playing
don't understand
Paz.
why it's a thing though, because it's just why not give the gorilla ship
Well,
suppressive?
Well, so that's probably too. I don't know. Is that too good? Because then you can put 3 units in infiltrate suppressive on the board. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe. I mean,
I see that, but they have independent anyways. So
that's a free score on a on that suppression secondary with 3 units.
Yeah.
I could just get
Yeah.
suppressive.
It's suppressive
Well,
light, which means they could put it more places.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, you know who's going to get a free score anyways is just my 3 sniper strike teams that are just going to use their aim tokens and reroll dice
Yeah. Yeah.
and get suppressive.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right, sniper teams. So this is the change to the new keyword sniper team. Not a change, but a new keyword. When a weapon with the sniper team keyword is the only weapon in an attack pool, if the attacking unit has not made a move during its activation, and if each miniature in the attack unit has LOS to one or more miniatures in the defending unit, upgrade each of that weapon's attack dice. If you do, after the converting attack search step, you may cancel all the attack dice in the attack pool and skip to the assigned suppression token to defender step. If one or more crits results were canceled this way, the defending unit suffers 1 wound. So pretty much, if you get 3 crits, you're only killing 1 guy. I was wondering why you guys said the whole squad or 3.
No, 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 no. You get to choose. If you roll 3 crits, you force the roll with no cover. Or no, you force the roll with cover, or you just take the free wounds. Like that's so you roll 1 crit, you could trash it for a wound, or you roll 3 crits, you keep it and make them do a defense roll, or you trash it and take the wound. Like it's you have options.
I think you just always take the wound.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
low dice
I mean,
in this
because
imaginary
you're
cover.
rolling 2 black and 1 red.
Red.
Surge to crit.
I mean,
Yeah.
it obviously depends on what you're shooting. Because if you're shooting a white save unit, you'll probably chance them rolling their saves. If you
Yeah.
roll,
Yeah.
if you happen to roll 3 results, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You
but
trade that in for 1.
even if you're
I don't
shooting at
think
a
you.
super
Yeah.
squad, right? You want to try to at least get more wounds in a super
I
squad.
don't know why you would be, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, like, if it's the only target, right? If someone put it out and it's the only thing you can shoot at, it's like,
I mean, a white
Yeah.
save super squad, I'll take my chance on the
Because
cover. I'm taking the auto wound on anything with the red save.
you're
That's not even
also
a question.
upgrading the dice, so you're rolling a red 2 black.
yeah.
So also remember that too. You're not rolling white dice anymore.
Mm-hmm. You're rolling a lot better dice, and you surge the crit.
And you surge crit. I think you're gonna actually you're actually gonna probably not do it maybe as much as you think sometimes.
So
I agree.
You
So
take
with
the cover.
red-
You take the. Oh, sorry, go Don.
so with this, I can still split fire my guns, right?
Let's see.
I think you can because it says form the
Yeah,
attack. Yeah.
because it's only the only weapon in the attack
Sure.
pool. So if you
Yeah.
if you
So
split
it's
it,
like
yeah,
high velocity still. Okay.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh man, my spotter never shoots anymore. Well, you know, I'm thinking about BXs, who are the only guns that
To reliably shoot.
Yeah.
can reliably shoot. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess your spotter can still shoot something else.
Divulge. They cleaned it up to where now, if you divulge something, it remains in play.
With permanent, divulge
With-
permanent though.
Yeah, correct. If a card with permanent keyword is divulged, it does not return to a player's command, and it remains in play. So you're correct. Graffiti tokens just made it an advantage token.
Blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for all those changes, keywords. So, what do you guys think? Like overall, like you guys happy with that?
Like it. I'm happy. New keywords are fun. Nick is in his emotions.
All right.
You know he's in his emotions because we got him to cuss.
That's true. That's
We
true.
made lads history today.
That's true. And I honestly hope you're right. I hope AI never procs. Then I would be okay with it. But unfortunately, I think it is. But anyways, we got upgrade cards.
Oh, I gotta go to bed.
That's what I literally was gonna say. That I was just like,
Yeah, we can
we
hold
got
that.
upgrade cards and battle forces. I think we should say that for another episode.
Yeah.
We're saving that.
Yeah.
Save it for
100.
the next episode. Yeah.
So, anyways,
Well, one thing real quick. I just want
Mhm.
to point out. I want to point out this. I snapshotted this as we were talking because I was looking in the rules forums for the assault. I didn't find the assault keyword, so I might just have to go around and ask it. But I thought this was pretty interesting. Somebody put eyes on the prize, a question. So they asked 3 scenarios. One scenario, pirates make 2 moves onto a POI. Does that trigger relentless? Second is pirates move on to an asset token, pick it up, free action. Second move afterwards, trigger relentless. Third possibility, pirates start near a POI, move out of 1.5, and then can no longer relentless. So You can move on to the POI, get your Relentless. You can move on to a asset, free action, pick it up, hit your Relentless. If you are starting at 1/2 and move out of 1/2, you no longer have Relentless.
Hold on, about the asset token.
Yeah, I think
So-
you have to action pick it up, then move and shoot.
No, he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
pirates
yeah.
move on. He said pirates move on to an asset token and pick it up via free action. Make a second move afterwards.
Yeah,
and
second
trigger
move
Yeah,
action.
second move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
second move
second move.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
second
sorry,
Yeah,
clean
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
saying like that's actually kind of cool because if you move off of that half, you don't have Relentless anymore, which could
So
matter.
you're
You
just
no longer
dancing
have
around
your
the
eyes
POI.
on the prize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so bad
Damn
Nick, no steady Nick.
it.
Force
Anyways,
push him out of half. Sorry.
we've been here long enough.
Yep.
Next time we'll go over the new upgrades and Battle Force. Any last words? Oh, sure.
Got
First
Nick
off,
to cuss.
do you guys want to give your letter grade now or wait till we give?
Wait,
Okay.
Wait.
All
we
right.
gotta wait.
All right, boys. Let's go catch some Z's. See you guys.
Nick cussed. Nick cussed.
I don't know how to stop this. There it is.